Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone. We Bleed Esports eSeries, week number 4. This track is designed this week by Fresh Bread. Give a shout out to Fresh Bread. Fun fact about Fresh Bread, he loves to receive feet pics. So if you do see him, send them a few of them and tell him how much you love those, your feet, his feet, or anybody's feet.
Listen, when we're talking about fresh bread and feet in the same sentence, it just
Fresh
makes
feet?
sense to me. Fresh feet.
Fresh feet.
Fresh feet.
I'm Zotek. Hello, everybody. Jeff Grabowski, CEO of weBLEEDfpv. We got Jay Sporkslayer and iGal Dance, aka Skittles, here in the house. But yeah, eSports eSeries week number 4. Yeah, we're about to kick it off. Sorry for the little delay this evening. We had a streaming computer crash. So, but yeah, we're ready to get right into it. And of course, you know me, we always want to acknowledge our sponsors. These sponsors helped us out to get this league up and running and to give back to the community. It's a drone. We have Tiny Whoop. We have HQProp. We have Happymodel. We have tonight is ViFLY. As you know, we're inside the ViFLY cockpit. So hot pits. So you guys know how much we love cockpit. And I got my 2 drone balls on, but yeah, let's keep on moving. We got Fractal Engineering. These are motors with props on them. And we have NewBeeDrone. Big shout out to GetFPV. RaceDayQuads. Nick Burns, the man. RadioMaster. Fat Straps. Strap one on. Drone Cadets. Fly High FPV. Foxier. T-Motor. Beta FPV. Emax USA. And of course, We Bleed. And big shout out to We Bleed Northeast Whoop Champs. This is our
Can't wait.
jerseys for this upcoming event. But yeah, we're going to kick the room right over to Mr. E. And let me just give him a shout out. Mr. E, we're ready to go. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay, mate. I'll give you 10 or 15 seconds to get on the sticks and
Sounds
Get on
good.
them sticks.
Let me.
All right, boys. Where is the there to Zoom? Goodbye, boys.
all right,
I'll
pilots.
be back.
This is
Love you, bye.
Mr. E, give him a practice round while we talk about the scores.
all right. Here we go, Ben. This is a practice run, pilots.
All right.
We got a little shout out from Derpy Hooves in the chat, who is apologizing to looks like everybody. And I'm
Everyone's
not
interested
sure
to
why.
see how Nightwing follows up his performance. He's still in England. So anyway,
Don't think I didn't jump into their voice chat and shame him.
we got an
religiously.
interesting setup this week, Jay. So we're on week number 4, right? We only have 6 total weeks before 6 or 7 before the championship. 6 and then the championship. So this basically we're halfway through.
Yeah.
And currently ViFLY Villains, if you've been following it all, the team in purple has been dominating. But this week they've have AK their captain and Johnny Fly, probably their highest scorer, I would think,
Their
throughout the
most
season. I'd
consistent
have to check the
high-scoring pilot.
stats. Yeah, both sitting this week. So interesting to see what's gonna unfold this week. And there's 4 teams basically tied in second place. Orange, green, blue, and yellow all have about 40, somewhere between 44 and 46 points. So it's going to be really interesting to see who capture those top couple spots going into the finals. I really think it's.
I will unlock the room for you. If you could join, please.
I really
Don't pay
think.
attention to him.
It is unlocked.
I really think we
Keep going.
got. I really think we got orange.
Yeah. It's
Poised to make a move this week.
S4 track 4.
With ViFLY kind of not looking like they're gonna scoop up as many points as they usually do. I think we're gonna see orange really come this week. and make the top 3 that they've missed out in the first 3 weeks of the season, mostly because they're sitting. They're 2 slower pilots, and they've got their best 6 up this week, and some of the other teams have already done that, so they have to run some of their slower pilots. So
No, absolutely.
going to be interesting
Absolutely,
to
Daniel.
see. But my call right now is that ultralight delights take at least a top 2 position this week in the racing.
No, I cannot disagree with you in any way, shape, or form. I've also slid my Discord volume mixer down like a gentleman to 30% so that I can pay attention to you and our wonderful stream right now.
All right, well,
Right, let's get
once
this
they're
all
done with
wrapped
this
up.
round.
This is
Yep.
your first
Oh,
round.
Mr. E sounds like he's getting ready to get down to business. I'm excited.
Yeah. You want to talk about the pilots we've got going in this round right now?
I'm looking at the chat stream right now, and Derpy is just lighting me up. What's going on with you, girl? I
Well,
don't have beef. I don't have no beef.
you heard Zotex say that he was going to mute and concentrate because he is out on the track right now. A couple bobbles already in the 6th place. We don't have 7 because that's right. The blue team this week does not have enough pilots to roster a full 6, so their lowest tier is going to
Correct.
be basically out and just taking
Absolutely.
all 0. So they're going to start off with a skunk in the first round, which is going to be a tough way to start, but we'll see if they can turn it around.
I'm watching Zotek right now, and he is in 2nd place, and actually
he's looking
looking like
great.
he practiced the track.
Oh, he had a couple bobbles at the beginning, but he's turned it. Oh, we might have announced or cursed him there. See, that was one thing I noticed here flying the track this week is when you hit these inflatable gates, it really sends you like bouncing around. You see that there from
Oh,
Zotek. Boom.
yeah.
Spins him upside down and backwards.
He just foot bounced himself down to 3rd place right now.
Yeah, and it's really tough to like gain your bearings again because if you can see the entire environment here, it is basically just black walls with like orange
It's all
grid.
black with a lot of feet, Daniel.
Yeah, just orange grid everywhere. So the floor looks like the ceiling looks like the floor,
You
and
know
they all
something?
look like the
Knowing
walls.
the track designer as well as I do, this truthfully looks like a holodeck simulation. Like this is complete. It does, doesn't it not? It looks like a next generation holodeck simulation. I could totally see why Freshie went with this.
Can't the holodeck like simulate like ground and sky and stuff? Because that's what this should have
It
gone
can
with.
if you want it to. But evidently
All
he
right.
did not want that to happen. So
So
in the 5th
Spaceman
spot.
Spiff starts out with the win there. Let's see, Mystery. Yeah, he's already got all the times in.
Of course he does. I told you, don't even worry about it. Those times pull in for him.
All right. So yellow starts off with a solid win there. Orange takes 6 points. That's solid.
Yeah, less than 5.
You know, I'm going to keep riding with Zotek even as I haul this race as we get ready to blast off here, Daniel. Give me 1 second here. We are 3, 2, and 1. And here we go. We are heat number 2 in tier number 7 here. Spaceman Spliff looks to be about 3 gates ahead of Fab 49er. Spaceman Spliff. Zotek, takes over Fab 49er for the 2nd spot.
Spiff.
Spiff? I want to call it Space. Can I just
Do
call him
you know
Spaceman
that?
Spliff?
Do you know who Spaceman Spiff is? You know that reference? We're about the same age. You should know.
I don't, but I want to say Spliff.
Calvin and Hobbes. No.
Okay. I mean, I'm a big Calvin and Hobbes fan, but I guess I'm a little ignorant when it comes to Spaceman Spiff.
He's the space he just like
Is he the
imagines
space
things in his
version of
head. The
Calvin
space
or
guy.
Hobbes?
Calvin.
Really?
Yeah.
That
Pretty
seems
sure.
like a really Hobbes like name.
I'm like.
All right, I think. Listen,
pretty
I think
sure.
we're
I'm not 100%
digressing,
sure.
Daniel.
You're right. We should be talking about who's in this
Correct.
this heat overall. We never even talked about it. We got Zotek, of course, focusing on him, the CEO of weBLEED out here in the he got a 72 in the whatchamacallit. As I say that, Spaceman Spiff takes a major biff, and Fab 49er passes it right at the end.
74.949 to 75.493. That was a big spliff debacle right there from Spaceman Spliff.
It was. That's right at the end. Maybe he just had one too many spliffs
Mm-hmm.
out there in space. Anyway, Fab 49ers on the green team, Moblin mode, sponsored by Happymodel. Let's see what his qual time was. Hit a 71, so slightly faster than Zotek. Spaceman, we've been talking about, oh man, a 64. So Spaceman kind of the favorite here, looking at
Yeah,
those
should
times.
be splooging all over these guys right now.
Yeah, Zotek 72. And then we have Funeral Grin on Ultralight Delights in orange. He had a 65, so he's right there when he
Yep.
can run his best times. Bork from ViFLY Villains, normally the team that's gobbling up all the points, a 72 basically, so about Zotek speed. And then in Bacon Features in green, but he should be pink. And Bork should be purple. The colors
Really?
are slightly off. Yeah.
Why is that?
I think the teams just have the colors off. Doesn't Mystery's got it on lock?
Yeah, he's
with
all
the-
over it.
He's got it entered properly. So anyway, that's
All right, so we are off. Oh, colors have been corrected. We got Funeral Grin blasts off like a gentleman right there in the #1 spot. Looks like he's about a gate ahead of Spaceman Spiff. Zotek takes that third spot over from Fab 49er. Bork right now battling with Fab 49er. Zotek now battling with Bork. Bacon Features holding the pork rear spot right now, Daniel.
the pork rear spot.
The pork rear.
That team has
that's
a lot of
the butt
pork,
of the
and
pork.
they have been in the butt a lot this season. So let's see if they can
they've
pull it
definitely
out.
been. Yeah, they've
Bacon
been
Features.
fantastic.
He actually messaged me after last week. We kind of gave them a lot of heat for him being so much slower, and he said he just switched to acro and taken a
Oh.
minute to adjust. So
You know what? I'm gonna give him a pass on that one then, because we
Yeah.
all know that's
it's
in
a tough
particular,
switch.
It's a tough transition. Yeah,
I think
yeah.
maybe during this season you want to just stick with like angle though. If
I
you're
want to
used
give
to it.
I want to give a shout out to Bacon Features,
But
to
actually,
Skittles,
no.
to Zotek for making the
guess-
switch this season.
with the way that Big Boop Energy is going, you might as well go for it. Actually,
Mhm.
I rescind that. Sticking with
No, if you're gonna
the
switch to acro and you're on a particular team, Big Whoop Energy in 2025 eSports Series is probably the team and the year to do it.
I would say so. If
Pressure's
Nightwing
off.
just switched to acro last night or last weekend.
What?
If you saw, that was his first time flying acro ever.
That
it
was
seemed like.
Nightwing's first. No, I think that Nightwing switched to Drunk Row would probably be the
Okay.
mode that I
Hold
would
on,
probably
let me
call
tell
that.
Mr. E to change the colors real quick.
Yeah, we definitely have two.
Hey, Mr. E, can
green
you
teams.
change the color of the two pilots to the right colors?
Which Fab 49er and Bacon Features? Which two need to be what color?
He's got it.
Can you boys hear me?
I mean, I can now.
We could right now. Oh, he can't hear us though. I think that was just it. That was just in from Discord. Yeah, but he's got us muted here, and we're muted in Discord, so he can't hear
Yeah,
us.
he
but
definitely
we could,
turned
But
down
we
his
could hear
mixer.
him.
Definitely
We
could
could
hear
hear
him. I want to give a quick shout out to the ViFLY clock, which is looking pretty fly right now.
Okay.
Looking pretty ViFLY, if I may say so myself.
I just didn't want to say anything inappropriate.
Wait, Jeff, you would never say anything inappropriate. What are you talking about?
I don't think he can hear you, but we can hear him.
Yeah, we can definitely hear him.
Anyway, points spread out pretty well right now. Wait a minute. How did Fractals get a point?
Explain this to me, Daniel. You're my
Oh,
stat man.
sorry. That's including their points from the leaderboard smash. They got 2 points from leaderboard smash.
What?
Anyway, so we've got right out front right now is yellow with 14. Wait a minute.
Listen, the chat is just getting ridiculous right
I'm
now.
confused.
Listen,
I'm
kids, I made
confused.
a mistake. I realized that I thought you tried to DM me on YouTube, which should be impossible, and I made a mistake. Now I'm never gonna get that to let down.
Okay,
Oh.
that makes sense. Okay. Yellow's out front right now. They've got 28. That's Spaceman Spiff. And second place, we've
Spaceman
got
Spliff.
Ultralight Delights. Funeral Grin's got 20. And then in green, Moblin Mode, 16 for Fab 49er. Not far behind, Divimath Disciples with 14 out of Zotek. And then
Third
12
place
for
is a
the
good spot.
ViFLY Villains. And then 3 for Big Whoop Energy. So they've already scored points. It's a lot earlier. Oh, you know what? It's a minimum 7 points for Big
I
Whoop
don't
Energy
think,
here,
dude.
which is like a lot more than they scored in the first like 5 rounds last time.
Yeah,
So
no,
that's
agreed.
that's
Agreed,
looking
man.
that's fortuitous for them.
Fortuitous. Oh my god, dude. I love it when you use words like that. I don't think Spaceman Spliff is messing around as a 3.3-second gap on that last run. He looks to want to run away with this. His funeral grin right now in the one spot has something to say about that.
I
Fab
think Funeral
49er and
Grin
Bork with the 3-4.
has a consistently faster pace, but Spaceman Spiff is more consistent. Like he
Yeah.
had the faster call time by a second
Well,
also.
he's
but
5 gates ahead of Funeral Grin right now.
yeah, Funeral Grin pushing. He had to spin back for a whole gate, and Spaceman made the pass on him there earlier. And then what happened? Farmers all of a sudden
I don't
became
know.
light blue.
Looks like he's completed a 0 time.
That's interesting how that happened. That's a
That
nice little
cannot be
bug.
right. Yeah,
Oh no, he's not
absolutely.
even on that team.
What is
Anyway.
going on?
It doesn't seem to be affecting the race. Can Zotek catch up in and pass Bacon Features here on this third lap? Oh, he almost forgot the middle of the ladder, and he had to like switch his dive into a ladder. Oh, he makes the pass on Bacon Features,
What? He
and
did.
he's gonna pick up a 5th. Nice work, Spaceman Spiff. Another
Hey,
first,
Zotek.
extending his lead.
I would call a rerun on that one.
Yeah, what happened
He
there?
shouldn't even been flying.
Who?
Farmers?
But Farmers wasn't. Oh, he wasn't flying. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what happened there either. Why was he in the room and in the race?
That's just weirdly added him.
It's just a bug.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
just
a
a
bug.
bug.
That's
It
what I
just
just
thought.
bugging.
the ding. It's all right. No worries. That was my fault. I should have just kept flying.
Oh, Zotek heard an extra ding, he's saying. All right,
Never
well,
pay attention to the dings.
yeah. He's still doing good. He's got 16 points. Currently 4th place. So Spaceman getting out a nice solid lead for Yellow. Yellow could be the other top 2. I called Orange top 2. And Monster Duke has the fastest non-neon time on the board this week. So
Did
he's
Kids
their
Bartlett just
captain.
call himself Jizz
That was my
Bartlett?
fault. My fault, team.
That sounds exactly like something kids would say, so I would not doubt it.
I got to tell you, that clock
Jizz
tower, man.
Bartlett. That clock tower
You
is
gotta,
getting
you better
Zotek.
navigate that clock tower. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta navigate.
You gotta watch
You
out.
gotta navigate the clock tower with a little bit more careful movements.
It's got a lot of twists and turns in it.
All right, here we go.
I actually want to watch a few different pilots and see how they do it. I'm gonna ride with
Dude,
Spaceman.
I'm rolling with Spaceman Spliff. Are you gonna roll with him? All right, I'm gonna go to Bacon Features then.
Okay.
All right, we are off, Daniel. Right now, we
Ooh,
have
Fab
heat number 5.
49er punches it hard. He was out front, but already dropped down. Maybe a little bit too much gusto at the beginning. Spaceman Spliff just looking smooth.
Oh, the battle is definitely right now between him and Funeral Grin, but Funeral Grin 3 gates behind him. Zotek and Bork right now battling in the 3-4 spot. Oh, Zotek slips about 3 gates behind him. Fab 49er 3 gates behind him, and Bacon Features holding that pork rear spot hard, Daniel.
I'm just watching Spaceman Spiff here. He's about mid-throttle, just smooth turns, tight lines.
Oh my goodness.
Just looking great.
No, he is about 7 gates
front.
ahead of Funeral Grin. That is amazing.
Yeah. This is a great start for Yellow. They like I said at the beginning, between orange, green, blue, and yellow this week, someone really needs to
No, that's the bull.
jump
That's
out
that.
there. Oh,
I love
Zotek
hit
get
that
upset
gate.
I love
about
having Zotek
Fine.
on the stream still as he's flying.
something. There was a one, if you went around one of the pylons too wide, I noticed it didn't Trigger you is one of my favorite things about not having infinite pylons or too high. Anyway, Spaceman
God.
Smith is 68.5, nearly 10 seconds ahead of second place. Bork pulls out a second place there.
I mean, I
Very
can tell you
impressive.
that
That's
bacon
his best
features,
round by far so
bacon
far.
features,
Oh
like
no, he had a second
interacted
in
with
the
a lot
first
of
round
feet.
also.
A lot of foot action from bacon features.
Points are really mixed up here. We got
Are we done?
Zotek's
I
already
think
ready to be
Zotek's
done, but he's got one more. 48 points for
You got one
Spaceman.
more heat, Zotek. I know you
Second-
can't hear me. One more heat.
Second place, we've got Ultralight Delights with 32. And then we got ViFLY and Moblin Mode with 26 and 24 respectively. And then Zotek's like, still put down a solid 20 already. If he gets a solid finish here, he could.
He's
Oh,
chewing up points.
Spaceman! Oh, I thought the round had already started.
No, they're just
Spaceman
practicing. We
crashed.
talking
Yeah.
about practice, Daniel.
All
All right, here we go.
Zotek needs he wants a top 3 here. Let's see if we can get a top 3 out of Zotek. What do you think?
Dude, I'm riding with Funeral Grin. That's all I know.
Sounds like Zotek's really enjoying the track. This thing, as he bounces off the gate early. Funeral Grin gets the early lead, but he goes down. Just tumbles through the cube there, Jace.
Big
What are you
fall to
watching?
fourth. Big, I'm with Funeral Grin right now. He has sunk all the way down to fourth right now, looking like he's trying to make up the gain. But at this point, Spaceman Spliff about 3 gates ahead of Bork, and he is about 3 gates. No, excuse me. I say that as Fab 49er makes up the gap, about a gate behind Bork FPV. Funeral Grin still holding fourth. Bacon features in fifth, and a big slide for sixth.
Funeral
for
Grin
Zotek.
goes down, tumbling
Hard.
through the tower. But Zotek is still a few gates behind. Bacon
they're
features
about-
right on him.
He had a big lead. Yeah, about 4-gate lead
Yeah.
on Zotek and Bacon features.
Meanwhile, Spaceman just gapping himself from the pack again.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a really good finish for him.
11 gates ahead of
It
Bork.
looks like he's gonna, take a 58-point round, only missing first one time. Oh, Funeral Grin had worked his way up into third, had a double face plant, but he has enough of a gap on Zotek, who's moved up into fourth place. So not bad. Oh, Funeral Grin with another
Hold it out,
bobble.
hold it out,
Oh,
hold
he
it out.
crashes
Take it,
right to
Zotek.
the ground.
Take him down,
Zotek's
Zotek.
coming.
Take him
No,
down,
he's
Zotek.
too far
Yeah.
behind. Too far behind.
What?
Oh,
Are you kidding me right now,
I
bro?
know,
He
I
still
know.
lost by 3 seconds.
So much time. It was the bounce fest. They're in the bouncy house.
You guys are definitely in the 3-year-old bounce house. Bouncing
right,
around,
so-
hitting some feet.
Base, you did good. You got 30 plus. Wait, no.
Listen, you were amazing.
Oh, Mystery wrote the wrong time in for you. And you got 24
very
points.
aroused.
That's pretty good.
Is
That's-
that it? Should I go back?
58 points for yellow. Spaceman Spiff kind of dominated. 38
bit.
points for Ultralight Delights in orange. Moblin Mode got 34 out of Fab 49er.
Thank you,
Then-
Grayson.
Bork got 26 points for purple. And then Zotek picked up 24 for Divimath and red. Then 6 points for Big Whoop Energy. Wait, how did they get less than 7? Shouldn't they got at least 1 every round? Oh, there's 6 rounds. What am I talking about? Jesus.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's get us pull it together. All right. They got
we got
6
Fresh Bread
points.
in the chat. What's up? What's up, Fresh Bread?
And then we got blue Tarot Fractals with no points because they were a man short, but they'll have pilots for every other round now. I think they can pull out of this early deficit with the 0 and make it to the top 3 still.
Oh, I 100% agree. I mean, anything's possible at this stage in the game. They just need to get past that point. And for those of you in the chat who have not sent Fresh Bread a picture of your feet, I think you should do that now.
Looking at their times on the leaderboard this week, I'm going to predict no.
Daniel's like, absolutely not.
No, I'm just saying I don't think they're pulling it off this
I
week.
was trying to have that positive big whoop energy. That's all I'm saying. Is I was giving him a chance. Dude, love big whoop energy.
There's always a chance, and typically their team was like some of the higher leaderboard teams, but Drano not that solid this week. Tilted always finds a way to just sneak in there where he's just gonna perform great. He got like a quarter of a second slower than Drano, so he's gonna be in the third tier where he's gonna probably do a lot better than he would in the second tier.
Gerpy says you have to pay for her feet picks.
Anyway,
what's the cost?
We've got tier 5 coming up now. For the Divimath Disciples, we're gonna see Zer in red. From Big Boop Energy, we got K-Bar from Canada. Ultralight Delights in orange,
picks.
we got Dabs FPV. We haven't seen Dabs many times this season. Then we got Giddy Gimbals in green.
Right, he can only sit twice. He has to fly eventually.
He's already sit the maximum, I'm pretty sure, because he was gonna fly 1 week, but then his computer didn't work last minute. They had to sub him. We got Selenia, aka Lonnie, aka Pickle Rick, for the ViFLY villains in purple. We got Hypnos for blue, and then Cruz for Super Swarm. So I think Super Swarm has got a good chance. That's
Cruz
yellow
is
there.
Yeah, Cruz is always dangerous.
I think he's got a good chance to score points here. Let's see what his time was.
Who you riding with, Daniel?
61.
I'm riding with Cruz.
Oops. I think I'm sitting with you're going with Cruz?
Derpy will not let that go. She is hanging on to that one. Yeah, I'm definitely riding.
Zotek called Dabs, but I'm watching Dabs and he is crashing all over the place. Let's see what his time is. Ooh, he's got a 60. That's one of the faster times in this group. Let's see what we got out of Zer.
Cruz has opened up about a 3-gate lead on Giddy Gimbals, with Zer holding the 3rd spot. Dabs FPV in 4th, Pickle Rick in 5th, battling back and forth with Hypnos. And oh wow, Pickle Rick slips all the way to 7th, comes back up to 6th. Oh my goodness, Daniel, what do you think?
It's gonna be tough for Hypnos, K-Bar, and Zer. I think their leaderboard times are up to 8 seconds slower than some of our faster pilots here. So even if they do, like we saw Dabs tumbling all over the place early, already back out front by several gates.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Cruz held it down.
His pace is just so much faster.
Yeah. He held it down for about half of this heat, and then Cruz has dropped all the way to 7th and looking hard to climb his way back up right now. He's
already
maybe going to get to 4th. Nope, he's going to take 7th. Oh, Cruz.
Hypnos.
Come on, buddy.
Hopefully Hypnos can score some points because, like we talked about, Blue had no pilot. Again. Blue had no pilot in the first round, so
oh gosh,
Cruz
is so much better than that.
0. But hey, that's good for Big Whoop Energy there. They're normally the ones putting up the skunk, so actually putting up some points this week. Good to see. Meanwhile, yeah, solid. But see, Dabs there, 65. Not even one of his better runs. That's faster than 3 of the pilots' best times on the leaderboard.
All right, here we go. Heat number 2 coming at us, Daniel. All right, here we go. All right, big launch from Giddy Gimbals, Pickle Rick, Cruz, and Dabs as the mix-up between 1 through 4 is happening big time right now. About a 2-gate lead for Dabs right now. Giddy Gimbal holding the 2nd spot. Yeah. Cruz and Giddy Gimbals battling 2-3, 2-3 right now, Daniel.
If I was Edoc, if I was Coach Edoc, I would tell Dabs to just fly it. Yeah, to fly at a speed that he's consistent at, which he looks like he's mastered now, rather than trying to push too much because they just need points.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right now Dab's still holding that. He has opened up a big lead on Cruz
right
now.
He's like Spaceman spiffing this group right now.
Yeah, he is Spaceman spliffing all over the competition right now. Pickle Rick
I like how he does a
spot over. And Gimbals up to 3rd. Come on, Pickle Rick. Come on. You've got Zer. Take him down, brother.
Pickle Rick and Zer battling. Pickle Rick makes the pass.
Let's go. Pickle Rick with the pass.
Cruz in 2nd place. After a rough first round, Dabs a 60.
Take it down, Pickle Rick. Let's go, Lonnie.
60 out of Dabs.
At the very last second.
Cruz a nice 2nd place finish.
Are you
keeping
kidding me right
yellow
now,
up
Lonnie?
at the top.
on, Phil Rick. How are they still flying? Ah, you know what that tells me, dude? Is that
Yep.
the gap between 2 and 3, 4, 5 is significant. Yeah, 60.391
Oh yeah,
from Dabs, 67.693 from Cruz, and a 75, an 8-second difference on 3 to 2, Daniel.
exactly what I was saying. That's almost Dabs' best time there, only off by a quarter of a second.
No,
But
you
if he
went
can
from
put
1,
down,
2 with a 7-second gap.
yeah, because the other people had bobbles, but I'm saying like the slower pilots, their best times are 69. So yeah,
69. Yeah, who doesn't want to score a 69? Clock Tower, 69. Let's
69
go.
total pilots submitted all 8 tracks in RaceGo.
Dude, Bean Bastic in the chat saying pickle goat.
Pickle, as he says that, Pickle's like just skating along the bottom. Let's see if we can pull it together. Dabs is really smooth as flying out. He's looking much more spaceman spiffy. I'm predicting this could be a sweep here.
I mean, right now, Dabs has opened up about a 3-gate lead on Cruz, who is no slouch, and Zur with a big bobble down to 5th right now. Lets Cruz slide down with him the 4th, and Pickle Rick slides up to 3rd.
Yeah.
Giddy Gimbals and Dabs is the battle right now. I say that, but Dabs is 10 gates ahead, Daniel.
If you're an Orange fan, which I am, you do want to see Cruz do a little bit worse because you want to like expand that gap on second place. But as I say that, Cruz works his way all the way
Oh,
back
dude,
up to second.
He's 17. Dabs is 17 gates ahead of Cruz right now. There
Dabs
is absolutely zero chance.
Is Dabs lap trafficking people right now?
Yeah, dude. He just lapped traffic with a 58.920. That's what just happened.
A 58.
Nobody's even finished yet.
A 58.
They're still flying right now, bro.
That was
69.018
ridiculous.
from our second place Cruz. What
He just put it
happened?
down there. This
Is
is
it-
Orange paying off their early sits where they were sitting some of their highlight pilots. Now,
Is it me or did Dabs like totally sandbag the leaderboards this week?
no, this is exactly what
He did.
they. It's not a sand. It's not a
Captain by 11
sandbag. That's the
seconds, bro.
whole point of the 6 people that eat. They had
All right, E-Doc
they
was the
had
superior
all
strat.
they had all 3. No, it wasn't a superior strat because all 3 earlier weeks they were 4th place when they just needed to have a little bit more each week. And
Listen,
now
Daniel,
now they're
I
gonna
don't know
get
a
way
lot,
too many
but
this
I
week.
know the difference between 11 seconds.
Yeah, do you not understand how it works? Dabs
You-
is the 5th place person on their team, and he's flying against everybody else's lower tiers because they had to sit higher tiers. It's not a sandbag. They just have their top 6 people
Dude,
flying.
he is spaceman spliffing all over their faces right
Literally
now. That's all I know.
Cruz is the only one that's in the same tier as him.
Okay. If there's no objection.
Yeah, and
Everyone
he was
else is
11
from
and
a
he was
lower tier.
11 seconds behind him.
Yeah, well, because he had a bad round that time. His Cruz can get a 61.
You think?
It's what he qualified with.
I would like to see it.
Well, it's what he qualified with, so.
Then we got Tasty in the chat saying Jesus sand container. I'm glad somebody agrees with me.
It's
Other
the
than my
exact same
partner,
thing that
Skittles.
Tasty looked like he was so fast before because that week Red when with their fastest 6 people and no one else was from tier 5 when Tasty was up there.
Grin says they use weighted training clothes, and that's what makes it so much faster on game day.
If you knew who the other teams were gonna sit ahead of time, then you could really like because if Edoc was actually like super like strategic top, he would have known this week that AK and B Bastic were gonna be out. So he
Do you
shouldn't
think
have
he had
saved
that
his
inside information?
No, he didn't, because otherwise he wouldn't have saved his super lineup for this week. And
Look,
actually,
we got
he tried to have Dabs fly last week, but Dabs' computer messed up, so that was just unfortunate.
I agree with the chat. It's hashtag sandcastle.
But now they do have their top lineup for the next 3 tracks because they've had their higher pilots sit every time.
Oh, hey, look, Dabs just locked it down again with a almost
Cruz with the
4-second delta
66
on
that
Cruz.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, Cruz,
Dabs had a
Cruz
couple
showed up to
bobbles
play.
that time. Cruz had a better round.
Yeah, couple bobbles and still beat him by almost 4 seconds. Yeah.
But yeah, Zare is Red's 6th tier, so uh what's his name?
Listen, Dabs had me at sandbag. That's all
Dabs
I'm
is
saying.
a tier 4 versus a tier 6, so he's 2 tiers above Zare. But just the way that the teams have chosen to fly their pilots this week, working out for Dabs.
Poojelin and Kiz Fartlet.
Avar.
No restrictions, heat pipes coming up.
We're gonna.
Oh, I hope
if
you
you
guys
think-
out there don't think we actually think anybody would sandbag. Like
if
we're
you
just
think
we're just
Dabs,
having fun.
I think next round you might even see it's gonna be even
Wait, are you saying it's
more.
gonna get worse?
I think AP next round might just run away with it. His
I'm
time
watching,
is like
dude. I'm
dominate.
I'm switching to Dabs. That's it. I'm riding with Dabs now. I'm gonna see if I can announcer curse him down. Let's see if he can get some feet.
No, he's so much faster that he can have like a major bobble and still like it's like flying against Neon.
He's impervious to defeat. What just happened?
Cruz
Oh my
needs
god.
to score some more points.
Oh my
to keep
god.
his
He's
team
13
ahead.
gates ahead of K-Bar.
Yeah. Right now,
34 to 21. 36 to
what one are
20.
we on?
Oh
We're
my
on
goodness.
5.
Yeah.
So that the lead that Yellow built up in the first round is down to 5 points. Oh, but Dabs
Oh,
bobble.
Dabs with a bobble.
But look how far ahead. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I know,
he could have like
dude.
5 of
No
those
one was
bobbles.
even at. No one was touching him, dude.
Yeah, let's. This is gonna be even more than that. Oh, the roll
And
to the finish
he
gate.
rolls through
Another
the finish
60.
gate. That's
No
what's
one,
up.
no one is even close to finishing. They're just getting to the final obstacle now. Who's it gonna be? Dabs. I mean,
Dabs
sorry,
FPV
Cruz.
with the stylish finish.
Nice 11-second win there.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know something? I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you
call
watch-
out these sorts of things anymore.
You watch next round. AP is gonna lay it down.
Dude, the chat's awesome.
Pro
His Bartlett's
Dingles
like, I'll bring the
will
gas.
be able to hang with them. Tasty is in this one, right?
Tasty
Oh,
says, I'll
no.
bring the matches.
Oh,
Herbie says,
Tasty.
I'll bring the victim.
You know how we normally see Tasty like dominate? I think Tasty's gonna.
Second to try to clean some grit out of these gimbals.
Of course you can.
What? We got grit and gimbals?
Is that Giddy Gimbals?
Yeah, Giddy Gimbals has
Does
grit
Giddy
in his
Gimbals have
gimbals.
grit in his gimbals?
100% he does.
I don't know if it was him.
How does
but
that
it'd be
even
great.
happen?
That's
You should
pretty-
be in a clean environment, bro.
No.
All right, I think I'm good.
Normally we see Tasty dominate, right?
Try.
I think Tasty's gonna get a little spanked
Yeah.
this week.
I'm used to a tasty domination. I'm used to a
Yeah.
tasty performance from
I'm
him.
calling a Tasty spanking this week.
What do you
he's
think?
gonna get
You
s-
like? You think
No,
Tasty's
he-
gonna get spanked?
Yeah, his setup is not good this week.
Here we go.
Norm-
I mean, I'm not
In
gonna
the past-
lie. I would
he's
like
been
to
in
see
a dab
Tasty get spanked.
situation. He's been in a dab situation in the past, but now he's gonna be in more of a bacon features type situation.
Well, you know,
Uh,
before that happens, though, Daniel, we need to get through Heat 6 right now, which, surprise, surprise, we have Dabs right now in the #1 spot, about 3 gates ahead of Zer. The battle right now looks between 3-4 and 3-4 between Cruz, K-Bar, Giddy Gimbals, and Hypnos as it is sliding around with chaos.
Hypnos has picked up 1 point, so the blue team is not gonna get skunked. They're not gonna pull a big group energy move. But actually, Rod Silva got a point too, so very similar. 1 point for them in the second round.
Yes, chat, it is Gritty Gimbals from here on out.
I mean, let's see how we're looking at the overall score since from the last round right now.
No, I agree. Let's see what's going on. I mean, I
Dabs
think
is
we
only
already know
3
Dabs
points
is going to run
behind.
away with it.
No, they're still 3 points behind. So if Cruz can get second place,
What?
he'll hold the lead for Superstorm.
How is that even possible?
Because Cruz has scored.
He still hasn't
Uh,
finished.
Cruz,
Yeah, okay, so a
but he-
57.793 to a 64.94.
a
You're my stat
57.
guy.
Oh,
Explain
that's his
that to
best
me.
time by far.
Explain
I told
that
you
to me.
already. He's the 2 tiers above a lot of these guys.
Well, I get
They're-
that part, but
they're
how is he
actually
not
doing
ahead of
really
everybody else
good.
on points?
For his. Oh,
How
because
is Orange not crushing?
oh, he is. He got a 60, but last round, remember we saw Spaceman's fifth get a. I'm talking about points combined. Spaceman's
Okay.
fifth got a 58. So now Superstorm is actually up by 1. They've got 99, and Ultralight Delights have 98 after a 60 out of
Wait a second.
dabs there.
Who locked who
You don't
locked
get
Nightwing in a closet? Nobody puts Nightwing in a closet. Nobody puts Nightwing in a corner. Yeah, I know a few people have slept in a closet.
Ooh, Divimath jumps up into 3rd place there they've got 58 total points now. Nice round by Zer. And then 3rd place we got Moblin, or 4th place, Moblin Mode in green, 53. ViFLY, normally your top of the leaderboard team, in 5th place right now, but not too far behind. They've got 46. Big Loop Energy's got 17 points. I think more than they scored the entire time last week. So nice job by Big Loop Energy.
Great performance. They've definitely picked up the energy level, the Big Whoop energy level.
And then Blue, only 1 point, but Hypnos made sure that his team did not get the full skunk and picked up 1 point. So nice job.
Good on him. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
100%.
going into we're gonna see it start to even up a little bit, but not quite. The next 2 rounds, there's still going to be a couple pilots that are a little faster than the other ones, and then we'll really see it even out in tier 5 and 6.
I agree that eventually it's going to become
6.
more homogenized, but this has been some domination from the one spot so far.
Get ready for AP in this round. He's got a 50 on orange. He's got a 55. That's looking like the best time. He's going to go up against Brog Silva in pink, who's got a 65, so that's 10 seconds slower. Jay, who's got a 56, that's only 5 seconds slower. 57. We got Pro Dangles is going to be his biggest competition with a 58, only 3 seconds slower.
The chat's just mixing it up right now.
Has got a 60, so he's 6 seconds slower. And Vanadium with a 56, I believe. About 5 seconds slower. And then Paulie, let's see, that's yellow is going to be the... Oh, Paulie with the 54. Excuse me. I was pumping up AP over here, the 55. Paulie with NB Superstorm. He's got a 54.
Don't count out Paulie.
No, he's going to score. It's going to be a battle between orange and green right here. Again, those 2 teams are going to be kind of a cut above the other teams, I'm guessing.
Team Pumpkin Seed, aka Orange.
Yeah, yellow, orange. It's gonna be the yellow orange show this week, and then I think we're gonna see red sneak in there. I think Divimath with that neon anchor, always, as long as they stick around, they've got a good shot.
Well, yeah, no. Anytime you have neon as the anchor, it's definitely never out of the realm. But I'm honestly looking at a huge delta right now in this last round, Daniel, from a 57.793 to a 64 in second place.
Yeah, but
Bulls with a 72. We're talking about 8-second deltas between placements right now. I don't think I've ever seen that much.
Yeah, but the thing is about the way the points here is that doesn't matter if you win by 100 seconds or 1 second.
No, I get it.
I get it,
but it's telling. Points. I know, but it's telling. You know what I'm saying? Like that was.
It's not. It's just the way the rounds work out. Oh, it's definitely a dominant performance, but you're gonna see. Last time we saw Cruz and Dabs just kind of like way ahead of everyone else, even when they made mistakes. We're gonna see the same thing again with AP and Paulie. But it's not gonna be as stark this time. Pro Dangles is is fast pilot. He's consistent. He's gonna have a chance to sneak in there. Same with Vanadium, 56. But it's gonna be really tough for someone like Rod Silva, who's 10 seconds behind the pace.
Listen, nobody wants to see Pro Dangle sneak in like a gentleman more than I do. I have to see it before I can believe it.
This is going to be a big round for either Jay or Vanadium to kind of wait. No, Vanadium's team has.
You know what? Point. I'm riding with Pro Dangles. That's it. I'm riding with the Dangles.
Jay versus Dangles is big here for the who gets 3rd place overall this week. I think.
Let's find out.
I'm rooting for my man Jay.
Big blast off right now as Pro Dangle slides all the way down to 7th.
AP had the early hole shot, but then he went down. Let's see if, like the other orange pilots, he could kind of smooth it out in the later rounds. Right now, Paulie, like we predicted, out front. Jay in
About a
second
gate and
place
a
right
half ahead
now.
of Jay.
Yeah, AP is trying to sneak back up in there too, but Paulie looking
Oh, Pro
fast
Dangles gets
out
all the way up
front.
to third.
Yeah,
Oh, big
Um,
bobble from Dangles right now. He is out of the picture as Paulie right now, holding the #1 spot, about a gate ahead of AP. JP
ooh,
in
he
that third
sees
spot.
AP right behind him. Can he hold him off for a whole other lap?
I
What
don't
do you
know.
see it,
Jay right
Jace?
now about a gate behind AP. He's looking at his ghost trail as well. Yeah,
Oh,
takes over. Oh, AP takes first. Paulie takes it back.
I'm starting to see the
Oh
names
my
switch
goodness.
place back and forth. Who's it going to be? Final couple corkscrews.
Six
Oh,
different
Paulie is
times.
faster on the
Oh,
corks.
Paulie.
Look at that time difference right there. 59.6 to 59.7.
59.667 to 59.756, dude. That's ridiculous. Are we talking about 0.1 seconds?
We are talking about less than 0.1 seconds.
Less than 0.1 seconds. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, and Jay,
Wow.
important battle like we were talking against Pro Dangles and ViFLY, vying for that third place point position.
Well, Pro Dangles did well
Solid
to
finish
slide
there.
up to that 5th spot. Honestly, he made a huge bobble in the beginning, slid him all the way down to the 7th spot, and he had to battle for the rest of that friggin' heat. That's amazing.
Yeah, it looks like Vanadium out to a slow start, and then Rod Silva just
Oh, wow.
an
A lot of chat
unfortunate
love for Jay.
setup this week. He is lower, like 2 lower tiers than some of these other pilots here.
Yeah, Paulie with a dominant performance right there, but AP literally answered back with the 0.83 second difference. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he was out front,
0.083, excuse
and
me.
then he had a couple bobbles. See if he can smooth it out, or if Paulie can keep his team ahead. Because remember, those teams were 1 point apart going into this set.
No, without a doubt. I mean, right now,
So-
again, I'm still riding with Pro Dangles, who was battling 3-4, 3-4 between him, Jay, Paulie, FPV, and Vanadium now up into that first spot.
Yeah.
Wow.
When,
Okay, Pro
when
Dangles.
Vanadium's Vanadium, he's fast.
He hasn't made a mistake yet, though. He wants that second spot. Him and Vanadium are battling. Oh, Pro Dangles takes
Yeah.
first. All right, right now, about a
Oh,
gate ahead of everybody else. Can he hold
we
it
got
down,
a solid
Daniel?
mix up here.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
right, Pro
Pro Dangles
Dangles.
out front,
Let's go.
Vanadium in there, Paulie and AP slightly back,
Opens
but
it
they're
up to
only
2
at the
gates.
gate.
Oh, bobble from Pro Dangles.
Oh,
no!
Vanadium takes the lead. This is going to be a
No,
ton of points for Blue. If
Dude.
Vanadium can hold on, we have seen Vanadium make major mistakes in the last few turns. Can he hold it on here? The last couple turns, he's got a gate or two on the other pilots, and he takes it down with a
Huge
56.
bobble from Pro Dangles. That was a
Fastest time we've seen
1-5
so
bobble.
far.
1-5
Ooh.
bobble from Pro Dangles right there. All the
And
way.
AP
He did manage to take T-Mad down, but that
Yeah.
was a big bobble.
AP sneaks ahead of Paulie there, so he gets 2 points
I don't,
on
dude.
them.
That's
So they're
more
back
than
to
a
1
sneak,
point
though.
separation.
58.350 to 61.159.
Oh, yeah.
That's a
It
bit more
wasn't
than a
sneak.
sneak.
It was just that they were.
That wasn't a
when I
peekaboo.
was watching Vanadium finish up, Paulie was second, and then something must have
Oh,
happened.
Beatmastic says T-Mad's flying angry. Never fly angry. Never drive angry. Never fly angry.
Okay, so Yellow is taking the lead, or Yellow's lead is back down to 1 point. 115 to 114, Yellow to Orange. And then in that third place right now, Jay, even though he only picked up 1 point that round, in red, 65 points.
Unbelievable.
But
Yeah,
Pro
no, Pro
Dangles-
Dangles had it, dude.
He looks poised to make some more points this round, and they've got 59, so they're only 6 points behind red
All right,
right
here
now.
we go. Heat 3 coming up.
T-Mad should be mad because he needs to score some more points if ViFLY wants to make it into the top 3. We've seen them win every single week. So
right now the battle is between Pro Dangles, Vanadium, and Paul E right now. They are on the same gate, same time, each ticking off that 34, 35, 1, 2, 3. Let's see right now. Oh, back and forth between Vanadium 23 and Poly FPV. Pro Dangles sitting about a gate behind. All of them looking to make a move right now. Pro Dangles makes the move the second.
Jay
Oh
up
my
in
goodness.
second right now. Vanadium looking smooth. His motions just looking So buttery.
Oh, he's open to
He
lead.
looks like he's really locked it in here. Meanwhile,
Wow.
Jay just barely holding off Pro Dangles, Pauly, AP, and T-Mad. We could definitely see some mix-ups here in the third round. What do you think's going to happen?
I think right now the battle's between
Oh,
Pro Dangles and Jay
oh,
right now.
oh,
They're going
they're
2-3,
switching.
2-3. Pro Dangles looking to lock down that second spot.
Oh,
Vanadium
and
kicks
he
it, Pro
pulls it
Dangles
off.
takes it. Oh, wow, dude.
That was
56.459 from our leader, Vanadium 23 on
that
that
was
one,
big
Daniel.
there. They were up by
Huge.
6. Now they're only up by
Huge.
4.
Wow.
And
The real battle right there, though, was between Pro Dangles and Jay with a 59.842 to a 60.255. Like, that
Yeah.
could have went any direction.
Yeah, bobble out of either of them too, and AP and Pauly would have passed only a couple seconds behind.
Unbelievable. No, they weren't far behind. Absolutely. You had a 60 and a 61 within change.
And since AP finished ahead of Pauly there, we have a switch in the lead. Ultralight Delights now in first place with 118, and NB Superstorm in yellow with 117. So you can see that
It's like
switch
every
back and
time,
forth
Daniel,
again.
right? Like I get
No,
all
that's the
focused
first
on
time.
who's going to win, and you get all focused on who's going to get that total points thing. And you're usually correct in what's most important.
Well, this is going to be interesting here because green or purple is going to have to get quite a ways ahead of red before we get to neon if they want to sneak that third place. But actually,
Agreed.
everyone's within striking distance of the top 2 teams still if they have a bad round. So they're going to have. Normally, we're just used to the team that's scoring the most points be ViFLY and just put up points every single round. But they could have. It could switch up at some point, and one of the pilots could have a much slower round. That normally happens.
Is that what happens when you sit Johnny Fly and AK?
Well, that's why ViFLY is already lower this week. But I'm saying like orange or yellow.
Here we go.
They could just have one round where their pilot kind of, the way the times worked out, is just going to have an unfavorable matchup. And they might not got it. Oh, Pro
big
Dangles,
bobble
early
from
bobble.
Dangles.
And we only have
Early
6
bobble.
on the track.
Yeah, only 6 on the track is correct.
So
We may
who
have
we
to have
missing?
a read on this
We're
one.
missing.
Yep, rinse and
We're
repeat
missing
pilots.
yellow. Yeah.
Yep.
Pauly.
Yeah.
Pauly. This is Mr. E
AKA
now.
is handing this off to Mr. E this week, and I think it won't be too
There
long.
you go.
Yeah, there it is.
There you
Race
go.
aborted.
There you go.
All right, here we go.
All right. So that reprieve for Pro Dangles, who went down hard early.
Yeah, that was a huge, huge savior for Pro Dangles. He went down literally on the start-finish gate.
Yeah. Hate
All
to
right,
see
you know
it.
what? I always hate to see it. I have to Daniel, I'm gonna go I'm gonna take your sit down to pee strategy here, and I'll be back in about 20 seconds.
All right. So did Pauly get booted from the room? Let's see what's happening. Oh, it looks like we're ready to go. All right, and we still don't have Pauly. But I think he's getting stuck on the block. He's gonna have to leave and come back.
If he's getting stuck on the block, he's gonna have to leave and come back.
Does that still happen?
I'm not sure, but
Actually, it did happen last week.
I
So
don't know what's happening. My game keeps freezing up.
all right, that's his second one right there, folks. Mr. E, that would be his second one. So if it happens again, you're gonna have to run that race no matter what.
yep.
Leave the room and
You
come
should-
back.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
should- I would
leave
exit the
room.
whole game.
Yeah, exit, come right back in.
So
During this time, let's give a shout out, Dougie. Why don't we do a little sponsorship
Sponsors,
announcement as
yeah.
we're doing a little reset on a game, and we're going to hear from Mr. E real soon. But it's Paulie has to restart his computer here. Well, and I just closed my Doug window.
I'm gonna have to restart. It's frozen up.
Yep. Yep. Where's my list here? There we go. And zoom in. And where are we? Where's my buddy? Oh, we got VelociDrone. We got HDZero. There we go. Hey, what's up, folks? All right, just jumping on my list here. And all right, VelociDrone. And then after VelociDrone, we have Tiny Whoop. We have HQProp. We have Happymodel. We have ViFLY. We're in the ViFLY cockpit. And Fractal Engineering. We have Fractal. We have NewBeeDrone. We have GetFPV. We have RaceDayQuads. We have Mr. Nick Burns. We have RadioMaster. Fat Straps. Strap one on. You got Drone Cadets. Fly High FPV. Foxier. T-Motor. Beta FPV. Emax USA. weBLEEDfpv. Big shout out to the HDZero marquee. We got the Northeast Whoop Championship coming up in March. Hope to see everybody out there. St. Patty's Day weekend. Yeah, we're all going to go down to, what is it? JP Mulligan's, the local bar.
I don't know what's going on.
I love
The
JP
Lost
Mulligan's.
Drone's not
That place
responding.
has a corral style
So
bar.
I guess I'm out.
I will
Yeah, he's
definitely
out.
be.
We're going to have
Oh,
to,
no.
unfortunately, bad news here, folks.
Ooh,
But it
that
doesn't
hurts
sound
for them.
like-
3 rounds.
Yes, 3 rounds. Paulie's VelociDrone is not restarting at this point.
I would tell him to
Unfortunately,
keep trying to reset, because if he can get it working again before the final round, he can come back in. But we're gonna have to skip him right now for round 4.
yeah. Go ahead, Mr. E. You could start it up.
That is unfortunate for Polly.
That's terrible for
definitely
yellow.
unfortunate. Yeah, terrible.
It's great for all the
Oh.
other teams.
E-Doc in the chat saying Polly E getting abs.
Maybe he can figure it out
You can start it up.
before 5 or 6, so it won't be.
A total loss. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
that's unfortunate.
But we do have to keep this going. We already provided 2 restarts
Yeah, he had 18
in the
points
situation.
so far, so that's really gonna
All right, here we go.
see if yellow can make it up, because they were looking good, but now AP.
Oh, Jay takes that
And
first
orange.
spot. I'm riding with him right now. He is battling hard with Vanadium right now. 1-2-1-2 between him and Vanadium. Bro Dangles wants to get in the mix right now in the second spot. It is chaos right now. 1-2-3, Daniel.
Yeah, we've seen the colors mix up. Normally we had a yellow up in there, but now Vanadium looking solid. AP, other pilot that's won a round so far, and then Jay, one of our most consistent pilots, looking real good right there. Let's see if he can sneak in a
Just
win.
got passed by Vanadium.
That
He did.
Jay
Passed
takes
him
it back.
though. Yeah, Jay definitely took it back. I mean, he
Pro-
did-
Jay with the
he
bobble.
did
Oh, Jay with the
APP.
bobble.
No, that bobble.
Nice recovery.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
here
now
comes
is
Pro
AP
Dangles.
Ooh.
about 7 gates ahead of the rest of them. Pro Dangles taking the second spot down. Vanadium and Jay are battling 3-4, 3-4 right now, but AP has opened up a big lead.
Yeah, Pro Dangles really needs to pull as
Oh.
many points ahead as possible, so, because
Yeah, third place
If-
lockdown for him.
yeah, you can't give Neon a lead going into the round.
Oh
If
my
he's already
goodness.
ahead of you, you're not catching up. So they need to make
What a-
up the points now.
What a performance from AP on that one with a 58.247 to Vanadium's second place 61.709. Like that was a
Yeah.
dominant AP round.
Tough for Paulie. Hopefully, he can
Yeah,
get it working
tough
here
for
in the next
Paulie.
round or two, because otherwise their team is really going to slip down. It's going to put them kind of back in the middle of the pack here by the end of the round. Actually, they'll still be okay. They'll still have a slight lead,
Yep,
just
they do
based
have a slight lead.
on what their first 2 pilots did. But it would have really helped them to pad it out.
Derpy's in the
to
chat
have
saying that
Paulie
Nightwing
finish.
has had a lot of English food. I don't know how that's going to help him go faster, but she believes in that.
Well, it'd be hard for him to do worse than last time we saw him. So.
No, I agree. No matter what, Derpy, he's got to be better this
Yes.
week. More food, Less vodka.
Less vodka, more food.
I talked to him. He had a bunch of excuses.
Really?
Something about the rates being like wrong, and
I don't think it was his rates.
his
No.
cam angle was like 30 instead of
I don't think it
what
was
it
his
should have
cam angle
been.
either.
He's saying that contributed to it.
I saw
he
that
shouldn't have
video.
done that.
There is a video, Nightwing. There is a
Paulie's coming
video.
back.
Just
Okay.
go back and look
Ooh,
at the
Paulie's
stream.
coming back. He might be able to get in for that last round. Right now we're in round number
Oh.
5 and AP.
Yeah, Spaceman Spliff says that Paulie is loading.
Nice. So hopefully he can get in for that last round, only take 2 zeros, because in his absence, AP has been slaying.
Oh, AP has gone ham in his absence right now. He is about
Oh.
6 gates ahead of Pro Dangles in the second spot. T-Mad right now about 2 gates behind him, and Jay about 3 gates behind T-Mad, as I think things are going to settle out in this particular order right now, Daniel.
Yeah, the gaps are looking pretty big.
There's AP.
AP's already done.
Oh, yeah.
And T-Mad with one of his better finishes coming up here, going to take a 3rd place.
Big finish from Pro Dangles in that second spot for Green.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've crawled within. Actually, we'll see once we get the points in for this round.
They just took third.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jay's points are entered yet, though.
Big performance from Pro Dangles right there. He needed that second place point finish.
Yeah. Okay, so ultralight to lights. Big surge there while Paulie was figuring out what's wrong with his velocity drone. They've got 138 points out in front now. NB Superstorm still holding second place with 117, despite the 2 zeros in the last 2 rounds. And then in 3rd place, we did have Moblin Mode make the pass in green. 81 points now to red. Divimath Disciples 79 points.
Let me ask you this, Daniel, right? With the entire tier set from one of the teams there, did that performance from Pro Dangles kind of balance that out? And especially with
that was Vanadium's team.
Yeah, no, but you know what I mean, especially with with one of the pilots having to reload, how's that mix things up?
Well, it just
good
really
question.
hurt Yellow, basically. It gave everyone else a chance to maybe still make second place, take it away from them if they have some slower later rounds. But really, if Paulie can get in here and get another solid point round in this last heat, it won't be too much of a...
He needs to limit the
He already
damage.
does have 18 points, which isn't terrible, but
It's
something like
better than
26,
the average score of Big Whoop Energy.
that is for sure.
There you go.
It's-
Well,
it's
7
well
pilots
ahead of-
out.
Well ahead of that average.
Derpy says that Nightwing is not allowed back in the UK unsupervised.
I think that might be the higher than the average, entire team score for Big Group Energy.
Yeah, no, I agree that like
Not just
Paulie
one
could
pilot.
literally just sit the rest of this out and still have a better, higher average score than
Oh.
Big Whoop Energy.
Dangles hits a foot, spins him around, but he didn't fall back too far. He was contending up there at the top now, but now he's dropped down kind of in that middle pack
Wait,
here.
Dangles went foot fetish?
Yeah, he did. The big
Oh
foot
my
slap.
goodness.
Slapped his face
Let's
right
see if,
there.
let's, see,
Oh,
let's see if anybody
goes
else
down
can slap a
again.
foot. Oh,
falls
Pro
behind
Dangles.
Paulie there. Meanwhile, AP has found all of Orange
No,
team
same
so
face,
far.
same time between Vanadium right now. Vanadium's
Oh!
automated. Vanadium takes it. Yes!
Oh, Vanadium snakes him last
Stop,
second.
dude. Stuck in there like a
Vanadium.
gentleman while
Big-
we were
big-
talking
big
about
win.
AP.
Big win by
Let's
Jay right
go,
there.
Vanadium.
Big W.
Yeah,
56.973 to 57.076, dude. Closest delta margin so far.
their team
Vanadium,
really needed that
nobody was paying
too.
attention. Yeah,
They were the
nobody was paying attention.
They were the team that got the 0 in the first round by not having enough pilots. So Vanadium now has jumped them up to 42 points plus 41 points from Vanadium and 1 point from Hypnos.
That was
So
ridiculous.
They're ahead of Big Whoop Energy now.
Listen,
They've
I'm gonna
actually
give
doubled
mad
their
props
score
to
now.
Vanadium. Mad props to Vanadium on that one. Nobody was talking about him. He was eyeing down 3 and 2 and then literally splooged ahead of AP on that one spot by far less than 0.01 seconds. That's ridiculous.
Great round out of him with 56 there.
Well done, boys.
Basically and then like Zotek was saying, Jay there, 3rd place, nice for them because now it jumps them back up into third place. Divimath's got 85, and Pro Dangle's taking a 5th place. Moblin Mode in green only has an 83.
Polly finally made it back in there, but only to that 4th place spot. I think he was a little rattled.
He got 4 more
something.
points, which is what they need. That's still their gap is almost 40 points ahead of 2nd place. So 16. Sorry.
So it
points.
does open up the door for we have Mr. Man, FPV Cam, and Neon. So with those guys, if they show up here, there's a good chance they could take a solid 2nd place right here, moving into the final 3 rounds.
Wow, we got kids in the chat.
Red could definitely take over all the way to 2nd.
Yep. We'll see how they do.
I think Ultralight Delights, looking at who they've got coming up, are going to lock down.
I just kind of see EDOC with a big choke coming up soon, so I don't know.
What?
Yeah. There's no justice for EDOC.
Wait a second. There's always justice for EDOC.
And
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm calling it.
They've also got Chetmac, Blassa, and Monster Dude coming up, so
yeah, that's going to be a tough battle right there.
It's going to be a good battle.
Why would you ever bet against EDOC? Like, I don't even understand
It's
that.
going to come down to Monster Dude versus Neon for something.
Trust me. Watch this. I know something.
I wanna just palm ViFLY right now and tickle it a little bit. A little tickle for ViFLY. For those of you that don't know, we like to put a team sponsor up as our backgrounds for every single week and give it a little extra love to them.
Hopefully I was pointing in the right direction.
You got to use your right hand if you actually want to tickle it.
Oh,
I'm using the controls. As
you are. Listen, as I'm tickling, watch Daniel right now. He is definitely he is strolled over. He's working the controls while I'm working ViFLY. Here we go, guys. We are actually racing right now as I am rolling with Tasty.
Oh, Mr. Man out front.
Yeah, he's in the 3rd spot right now. Slides back down to 4th. Battle between him and AC. Tilted, my little brother from another mother, right now in the 2nd spot as Mr. Man has taken about a 3-gate lead on him, Daniel.
I'm really disappointed to see Nightwing behind Tasty right now.
I'm disappointed to see Nightwing in 7th, period. He promised to do better.
I mean, he is flying like a little bit better than last time.
Yeah, he's
not significantly.
Ooh,
not
significantly. Look at that. Ooh, look at
is
that.
the best way to say it.
Chet in 7th. That's not good for yellow.
What is happening right now? Is this chaos or is this chaos?
Zabits in 6th. This is looking good for red, for Divimath. Zotex.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Man locks it down.
Oh,
dude. Wow,
and Tilted. Tilted, when we normally see Tilted down this low, he's normally sweeping in all the points.
Uh-oh.
No, I agree.
But
that was a
Mr. Man got him on that
difference.
one.
Yeah,
there's some trash talking going on in the
Tasty
trap.
Tasty actually did a lot. I don't think Tasty's gonna get top 3 at all. I'm gonna say that right now.
I think ironically,
just to challenge
Tasty's in trouble.
No podiums for Tasty this round. That's his best finish right there.
He's in trouble right now.
Once Chetmac and Nightwing get it together, what was the bits time?
Nightwing.
No, you're worried exactly. You're worried about
57.
Nightwing right now with Mr. Man and Tilted FPV putting that type of performance down on Heat 1. Like, I don't think Tasty, is ironically going anywhere other than the 4th spot.
He's got a 57, so he's right there with the bits too.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
But his team, ViFLY, normally out front by quite a bit, currently sitting in that 5th place spot with only 66 points.
And you know something? Probably team captain AK thought he was in a good spot after such a good leaderboard smash, and he thought he was set up to sit his 2 most consistent and talented pilots. But
after the first 3 weeks, they are in a good spot. So
they could afford this.
Yeah.
Oh, Tilted with the battle right now. 1-2 with him and AC. Mr. Man right now holding about a gate spot behind AC as Tilted is settled in. Oh, same space, same time with AC right now. 1-2, 1-2. AC takes the lead. Tilted with 2. Mr. Man.
Nightwing goes down hard.
Oh my goodness. The battle is between 1 to 3 right now. They are on the same exact element.
The battle I'm looking at is for last place between Tasty and Nightwing.
Oh, I'm riding with Tasty. I'm gonna ride him out.
Oh,
I am.
Tasty is falling apart after a
Oh,
good first round.
Tasty.
Tasty might have forgotten the track.
What?
He
Yeah,
might-
Tasty
he-
definitely.
oh,
I'm
he-
riding with him,
he
dude.
got-
He forgot the track.
He got a Velocidrone trigger and he just rolled with it. He didn't even go back actually
Dude,
go through the game.
listen,
Oh, but somehow
was-
he's past Nightwing. He's
That
past
was a
Nightwing,
bad
even with
corkscrew.
all these strugs. Nightwing is still
Oh
just
my-
barely
no,
ahead
he's
of
back
him.
to 7, dude. He's back to 7.
It's close
Nightwing's
though.
holding it
Nightwing
down.
is barely
No,
right there.
he's gonna
Nightwing
hold
could
it
make
down.
another bobble.
He's
No,
two
no
gates.
bobbles.
He's two
Pass
gates.
him.
Oh,
No
Tasty
bobbles from
bobbled.
Nightwing.
Oh,
Tasty with another bobble.
Nightwing takes it
Let's
down.
go, Peter. That's what's
Oh,
up.
you got
dude.
dizzy on that one.
Okay,
Oh, Tasty.
Mr. Man,
Oh,
meanwhile,
tasty.
taking down another first
Oh.
place.
Red is getting hotter.
That's two first
It's-
place for Mr. Man.
Is it wrong, right?
2
That
seconds
like
for
there's 1,
Tilted.
2, and 3, and we're more focused on 6 and 7.
Chet recovered that time to take a top 3 out of instead of that. He could not afford to get a whole bunch of zeros, especially after Paulie missed a round and just kind of got knocked off his whole rhythm there. He was getting first and seconds.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, the battle's between Nightwing and Tasty.
AC also, that's not a great finish for him. They still need to be stacking on the points. They don't want to fall. They don't want to be within 60 of Neon.
Oh,
Derpy
we're right.
says Nightwing has hotel internet.
Well,
Oh, well,
that just makes it like kind of come in later. That's not an excuse for flying poorly.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm staying with Tasty. Let's see what he's got.
I mean, you got to
I
at
wanna
least
stay
be
with him.
able to fly faster than Tasty.
I mean, Mr. Man and Tilted and AC right now going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 as the mix up. Oh my God, Chetmac up into 3, Nightwing up into 4 right now, and Bits holding the 5 spot right now, about a gate behind the 1 through 4.
I mean, if we're talking about Utopia tiers, we've got a bunch of elite tiers in this class. We got Nightwing, we got Mr. Man, we got Chetmac,
Opening up the lead
and then
for
we got
AC.
Tasty, who was advanced tier.
AC is dominating.
Granted, he
right
didn't
now.
know the track. I mean, he's dominating Chetmac,
Oh,
who just
big
passed him.
bobble from
Oh,
Tasty.
Nightwing was in second, and he goes down hard, but he actually had the space there.
No, he had the
in
time,
second
though.
place.
Yeah, no, AC opened up a big gap, and Nightwing had an even bigger gap for Tilted. As AC takes down that first spot, Nightwing takes second, Tilted takes
Nightwing-
third barely, dude. Look at that score, Daniel. Read
Nightwing.
that score.
Nightwing
that score
looking
for
like
me.
Nightwing.
57.359 to 57.70.
Wow.
Dude.
Quarter
oh
of
my
a second.
Goodness, dude.
Meanwhile,
That's
AC, the
ridiculous.
fastest time we've seen by far so far today, 53,
Where did he come from?
747.
Orange
I mean,
wants some of this.
Or this is what we've seen out of Orange every time. They're a little rough in the first 2 rounds. They start to figure it out in the later rounds, and then they really put it together in the last ones and lock it down. They need a little bit to smooth out. You know, Orange hasn't been in this position yet. They're a little scared. They're like, "What are we doing so far out front? How come we
Yeah, I
have
don't think- I
100
don't think
more
they're used to
points?
that.
We have 100 more points than Purple. What's going on? I don't know."
It doesn't. I don't really know what's happening. I just know, ironically, Tasty
Heat number
is
4 is
trying to
coming up. I'll be
practice.
right back, boys.
That was
Come on, Tasty.
Mr. Man had taken a couple wins there. He came in 5th that time.
Come on, Tasty. You got more in you than that, bro.
Meanwhile, Chetmac having a couple bobbles. He really needs to amass more points. They do not want to be that close to Red going into the final round.
Right now, AC with a big bobble off the start, and the battle is between 1-2 and 1-2. Is Tilted. Nightwing is up the second. AC Nightwing
Yeah.
Tilted battle right now between him
Oh,
and Mr. Man.
Nightwing got
Oh my
lost.
goodness.
He
Yeah,
had to-
Nightwing
he-
definitely got lost. Still holding third though. Mr. Man
Yeah.
takes it over.
It
Yeah,
wasn't a
Nightwing.
major mistake. He went around he was about to go around the pylon the wrong direction. Had to turn around. Then he makes another bobble there. Meanwhile,
dude.
Tilted starting
Tilted
to
and
ascend.
AC battling, dude.
Yeah, back and forth, but AC pulls a little bit ahead in the I don't know
So
what you want to call
consistent
that.
with AC right now. No, absolutely. He
corkscrew thing?
definitely held it off, and he did consistent. And right now, Tilted about a gate behind him as Chetmac
Yep.
slides up to the third spot.
Yeah, all the
Nightwing
way
in
to
fourth.
third after
1,
Chet starting
2,
in 5th or
and Chet with
7th
3.
place. Comes
Nightwing,
all the way back
4.
and still puts down a 57.
Let's go,
Nightwing's got to be
Nightwing.
feeling better about this performance. Not
Yeah,
in the
dude,
best situation.
Nightwing should feel way better about this performance.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't have a ton of time to practice the track since he's been in England. You know, you don't want to sit around and just grind.
Nope.
His fastest, his qual time actually was a 64, and he just put down a
Dude,
59 right there. So
he just dropped to
that shows ya.
59.268.
yeah. Meanwhile, what did I
That's
say
Nightwing.
about Tasty?
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna crack the top 3, and that fourth place was gonna be his best finish.
Listen, I'm riding with him. I'm gonna ride or die with Tasty because that's how I roll. But yeah, definitely with a 61.621 compared to a 53.803 from our first place AC.
See,
He's got a lot of work to do.
I told you, like we've accused Tasty of having sand in his pockets before, just because he's been so dominant. But you see what happens when you get the worst draw instead of the better draw. Tasty having a rough round.
No, without a doubt, he is used to having a little bit more wiggle room, and I think it might be getting to him.
Yeah, he's only put up 5 points, our lowest scorer this round.
Yeah, Funeral Grins in the chat saying AC took the weights off. That's what's up.
Yep. AC the most points. Oh no, actually, Tilted has 30 and AC has 28. So Tilted's still just a few more.
Dude, we have a rare E-Doc in the chat talking smack.
A rare box coming up too in a round. He should be practicing.
Oh yeah, dude. Listen, you should all
We're
be
only
scared.
a few rounds of. He just jinxed AC. He just jinxed his own teammate. Look at this start.
Not a good start right now. Mr. Man tilted and ironically Tasty up to third right now, Daniel. What do you think about that?
I don't think that's very good captaining out of the Bach. He's in the chat talking smack. Meanwhile, his pilot's crashing. You think if he was like there helping him, like doing the AC whispering, he would have been fine.
He's just in the chat talking shit.
Meanwhile, AC's building back up and he's about to start making some passes. He sees a whole swarm of pilots ahead of him.
From the sixth spot?
Yeah, he passed Chet after. But another bobble, and that's going to set him back.
Yeah,
he was about to make a few passes. But he gets Nightwing. And AC gets all the way up to fourth. What? Can he make any more passes before the end? Tilted is right there. The Bits is right there. But AC goes out.
AC with the fourth, dude. What a good climb up from AC. Yeah, despite his captain shit talk jinxing him, he got up to 4 on that one, Daniel.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mr. Man at 53.1. I think that might be the fastest time we've seen so far.
Doc, that was your fault. I'm just saying.
AC recovered it, still got some points.
Some Nightwing, points, man. He rolled from 7 to 4. Like that's a point revival as far as I'm concerned.
Chetnat having a tough go here too.
Yeah, but Mr. Man with a dominant 53.178, right? Like, where did that come from?
That was a big round for the Bits. He's got 14 now with Chetnak, but Yellow really needed a few more points here. They got 135, and Red is up to 119 now in second place.
I mean, listen, the chat's in there
Red's
trying to
make
validate that AC is a good pilot. Like, we know AC is a good pilot. We already blamed this on E-Doc. Like, it was definitely not AC's fault.
Yeah.
That was a bobble. It's not even flying yet. He's making mistakes.
So let's see. Right now.
Chet Max in the VelociDrone chat saying lag hug.
Right now, Orange is 59 points ahead of Red.
DDT's in the chat, bro.
Nice. So if they can keep extending their lead a little bit here, and if Ebok has a good round, they could put it.
A good round.
They could put it away.
If you're gonna get up in the chat and you're gonna talk like that, like, you better deliver.
They do have Depaka though, and Ebok, who are both sub 50 second times.
No, I agree.
So they're looking good. I'd be really surprised if we didn't see them in the top 2. You'd have to see something crazy.
Nate Lewis,
what kind of question blast is that? Around or something like that.
Wants to know if we're watching the Super Bowl. Like, we're watching the Super Bowl of eSports drone racing. That's what we're watching.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to not hear anything of the Super Bowl so I can watch it later.
Absolutely. No, right now, Mr. Man and Chetmac are doing battle right now, about a gate and a half behind each other. AC right now in the third spot, about 2 gates. Big lead for Chetmac and Mr. Man, Daniel.
I'm riding with Chet, hoping he can keep it smooth and keep it together because he's just had one bobble, but it's been kind of a big bobble every round, and it's really put him back. And Yellow really needs the points here. I want to see a good battle at the end versus Monster Duke versus Neon. The 2 fastest pilots this week. Oh, and as I say that, Chet, good recover though.
Yeah,
but
Tasty went way down.
Really? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Tasty, I did say Tasty was going to get spanked.
Oh, dude, spanked like a redheaded stepchild down to 7 on that one, Daniel. As he is still about 3 gates behind Bits in the 6th
Mr. Man
spot.
with a 52. Mr. Man.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Man
really
just
on
went
fire
ham.
in the sim.
He's on fire.
And Tasty just not looking so tasty.
No, that was definitely not the tastiest performance from Tasty that I've ever seen.
Definitely more ironically tasty than Tasty.
Yeah, I agreed. Yeah, that was definitely ironically tasty performance right there.
Now he's just goofing off. He's just like, oh, I'm not taking it seriously because I'm tasty.
I prefer it when he's tasty.
He's really just
less ironic.
He's really just hurting his own stats because they do have like season-long stats.
So they
we're
keep
typing
track of
it
that.
every time.
Yeah,
so we're typing it every time, right?
Listen,
So,
Brian, I
just
love
killing
you.
his-
I
he's
need
killing his
more
average route.
tasty, less ironic.
Yeah, that was way too much ironic. Not very much taste.
It's almost like he was being purposefully ironic.
It's almost like he's like, Dan said I was going to have a bad round, and I really want to make his prediction right. Meanwhile, his team has 69 points overall, so that's a plus. So, if he keeps getting last, at least they'll hold that 69. Maybe that's their plan. Maybe that's what he's going for.
You think that's the strat? The last place strat?
He's just meme lording.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't even want us to know that he's not exactly trying.
I don't know if AK would approve of that strategy.
AK may have instituted that strat. You don't know.
That doesn't sound like an AK strat. Was that the last one of that round? Oh, yep.
I think so.
We're moving on.
We got the next group coming in. We got Funeral Grin in the chat saying it's like rain on your wedding day.
Those are all unfortunate things, not ironic things, but
correct. Those are definitely more unfortunate than ironic, for sure.
But in this round, we got Cam. That's FPV Cam for Divimath Disciples in red. AJFPV for Big Whoop Energy in magenta. Edoc, aka Ebok, who might get some justice finally for orange and ultralight delights. Then we got Zero ahead of Tilted.
What?
How you feel about that this round? Zero.
I don't feel good about that at all.
Moblin mode. He's in green. Then we got Paco for ViFLY Villains, purple. Blue Tarot Fractals. We've got Drano coming up, and then we got Blasta for NB Superstorm. It's gonna be a fun one.
Never count out Blaster.
I'm excited to see some new blood in the relay here. Yellow made it once, I think, in the first week, but hasn't since then. Ultralight Delights Orange has never made it. Divimath has made it, but third place the last couple times. I think we're gonna see them sneak ahead of NB Superstorm here. This is gonna be a Blasta versus Cam challenge here.
No, I agree 100%. I mean, AC tried in that last round. He looked like he had the potential, but Mr. Man in those last 3 heats was like, I'm not having any of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think the top 3 are kind of solidified unless Zero can really come out of nowhere, put something together. Or Paco could this round.
Yeah, Paco's always dangerous.
It'd have to be like a 60. I don't know if I'm seeing that happen, but I think the Blasta versus Cam showdown is going to be real interesting here.
Yep.
Blasta needs to increase the gap ahead of Reds. Leave as much gap for Monster Duke as possible ahead of Neon. because
Casey's in the chat
definitely can't
saying,
expect
stop,
him to beat me
stop
on every
tracking
round.
my stats.
But yeah, in real life, the Cam versus Blasta showdown, I think Cam has got a significant edge. But in the sim, Blasta is fast. He's got a
I
50.2
never count out Blasta.
to Cam's 50.6. So they're both right there. Meanwhile, AJ only has a 57. That's going to be rough. Edoc with a 49.9, so basically a 50. Zero also with a 57. Paco with a 51. And Drano with a 54.
I mean,
So-
all of that being said through the leaderboard smash right now, and I'm riding with FPV Cam in that second spot, who's about a gate behind Drano, takes the first place spots from him. He says, leaderboard smash times be damned, as I'm going to perform in the moment right now. Edoc comes up to third right now. Takes the second spot from him, Daniel. FPV Cam about a gate. No, 3 gates ahead of Edoc. I think he's going to hold it down.
Yeah, Edoc really just wants some solid finishes. He just needs to keep putting points on the board. They're far
Okay,
enough.
Cam. What's
They're
up?
far enough ahead that as long as he keeps getting points, he doesn't need victories. But that
Cam
can't.
doesn't
That's
care
what
how much
Cam.
smack you talk on him. Cam just came and showed up on Danger.
What? I didn't talk. I was saying Cam was way faster
Oh,
than
you were
Blasta in real life.
Yeah,
If
but
I was,
but you
and
didn't
if
think
talking
Cam.
smack at anyone, it was
That's
Blasta.
I consider that smack.
I mean,
Listen, don't light a
I would
fire
say it
under
was-
Cam's ass, bro. That's all I'm
I
saying.
would say it was smack on Blasta.
I'm just
So I
saying.
was saying Blasta's a lot better in the sim
You
than
light a
real life.
fire, and FPV Cam's gonna friggin' torch people.
Blasta's getting there though. He hasn't been flying that long.
54.154 from FPV Cam.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna stay riding with
we'll see him. We should see the pilots get their fastest times so far. I think Mr. Man had a 52. That's the best time we've seen. I bet you we see that broken. I don't know if we're gonna see sub 50 until we get Neon out here.
No, I agree. Yeah.
But it's
I mean,
possible.
Edoc with a good warm up 55
Edoc did
on
it.
that one.
Edoc got a 49.9 when he was really chooching, and it's not like his leaderboard time is.
When Blasta goes down,
Oh, Zotek loves it. Homer Zotek
they're
over there.
calling the blast to crash. It's
He-
FPV Cam takes the first spot from Edoc. Let's go, Cam.
Yeah, it's kind of unless Blasta really starts spanking Cam, it's kind of over, because
Dude. Edoc takes it back. Oh, Paco takes the second spot. Big bobble from Cam to fourth. He's not even crashing.
Yeah, I think you need at least 20 or 30 point lead going into Neon to hold Neon off.
Come on, Cam.
And
bobble.
looking like that.
Oh,
The balk with a large, kind of awkward dive, but he's still holding the lead. Paco is right there, though. Oh, Paco makes the pass for a second. Paco with the tighter corkscrews gets Edoc in the
Paco
last
takes the balk
seconds.
out, dude. Oh my goodness.
Ooh,
FPV
and
Cam with
meanwhile,
a huge slide to fourth.
Blasta comes all the way back after Zotek tries to taunt him early.
Oh yeah,
That's
4-second
Cam
gap
by around.
between him and Cam. 4-second
Yeah.
gap. Cam had it though. Cam had it and made a huge bobble, but still takes points.
Yeah, but Paco there runs down the balk. Balk just flying smooth and even. Paco with the super tight corkscrews at the very end.
Chat
takes
is
that win.
going nuts for Paco right now.
Yeah,
They're
chat.
Like, Paco!
Hey,
I'm
Chad,
really
if you could hear me, go ahead and hit that smash that like button for us. We got 47 people watching.
Smash the Paco like
low night, but tonight is Super Bowl night, but it's all good, no worries. The show must go on.
That's actually big for Paco because they're basically battling with Fractals and Blue to get that 5th or 6th spot. So
you want to know something, Daniel? I'm just glad you stopped calling it light blue.
Yep, this round I made sure I was like, should I go cyan? No, I'll just go blue.
No, it's just blue, bro.
It's just
no
blue.
other blues.
So, but Bach's doing exactly what he needs to do.
Sky blue.
Oh my God.
Their team got 198 points already. Ooh, what was the most? What did ViFLY score that one week? Where they
That
scored
dominant week, it was more than that many. It was more than 98.
Oh
points.
yeah, no. Oh, I know. It was 250 or something.
Come on, Cam. Oh, Cam down to 7. How's that possible? It is a huge swirl right now, dude. They are all in the same
255.
space and time.
Sort
it out.
255. So actually,
who's gonna get that clean air?
Orange could actually
I like
beat
clean.
that mark.
Clean and virgin are synonymous. They're synonyms.
If you told me before, is anyone going to beat that 255 ever? I didn't think so. But actually,
Blast out in first.
the top
Oh,
two
Cam.
didn't score that many
Ran down
points.
Drano. He's coming from Blasta now, baby. Get him. Blasta.
Ebok
Yeah,
is
man.
charging back too.
Get him.
What?
Get Blasta. Let's go. He's on his trail.
Cam,
Blast
Blasta, Cam.
Can
Edok
he hold
sneaking
him
up
up?
in there too.
Oh
that man.
no!
Oh my gosh, the top three there. Look at that, all 53.
Wow.
Edok
He won it
almost
for
got
the
back in
second
there.
difference between them.
Bro.
That was
Pew,
big
pew,
for
pew.
Blaster right there.
53.252 to 53.508.
Not
between
that it's
Blasta and
really
Cam.
gonna
And
matter
don't
in the
forget
end.
EDOC 53.73. So
Oh my
Right.
god.
Yeah, Edok
Bang,
almost
bang, and
came all
bang.
the way back there. He almost snuck back in.
1 through 3 was ridiculous.
Yep. So that's gonna push Orange up over 200 already. They got 204 now, so they only need
What's the top score so far? What'd you say it was?
255.
255?
So how many more rounds we got this? We got 3 more rounds of Edok plus 6 rounds of
ooh,
Depaka.
look at the
They
gap
could
right
get
there.
that. They
He
could
closed the
get that.
gap.
Yeah, it's not looking good
Divimath
for yellow.
disciples. No, not looking good for yellow.
Because it's gonna depend on if Monster Dude can get like all seconds, and then it's gonna make it a lot harder. Because then you only can make up 12 points total.
I'm expecting the
if
red
you got
team
all
neon
seconds.
show.
But
Oh
yeah, but Blasta needs another win, and he needs Cam to do poorly. He really
Yeah,
needs
but
to expand
Cam's
this
not
gap.
going to oblige. I'm
Heat
riding
number
with Cam.
4
I'm
starting.
telling you right now, Cam's not going to oblige.
Ooh, we got a Paco Bach battle to start it off, but Cam and
Let's go,
Blast is
Cam.
still right there also.
No, the battle right now is between Cam, Paco, Blasta, and Edok. Edok out in front by about a gate on Blasta. FPV Cam takes the 3rd spot. I want him to take Blasta down on this one. Paco about a gate behind Cam. Cam slides to 4, Danny. Take it home.
Looking good. Edok is holding the lead, but he's only got about a gate or 2. He can't have
No
any
bobble.
bobble.
No bobble
But
by EDOC. No
the
bobble by
Blastic-
EDOC.
The Blasta Cam battle is really what we're looking at. Cam is going to try to
Oh,
sneak in
Blasta
here in
taps the
final
gate.
round.
The recovery.
Blasta makes him
Then
bob.
Blasta, he bobbles it.
Blasta all the
Bobble
way
Ebok.
down to 4. Ebok
Bobble.
out front. No, Ebok's going to take home. I think
Too
his
many
first
gates.
win of the
Too
season.
many gates, dude.
I don't think Ebok has got a win until
Yeah,
right
Bach's
now.
got it,
Oh,
dude. Bach's got it with Cam right behind.
Bach
dude.
with
No
the 50
frickin' way.
deuce.
50.
Wow.
50
Wow.
deuce for Block. The second fastest time we've seen so far.
That was that was justice for Ebok right there with a
Mm.
dominant performance from him. 52.367 to 53.482, almost a second
Oh,
gap.
that gives them
on FPV Cam.
214. So they only need 41 more points total to pass the highest score. It's possible.
Listen,
I think
but
we're
I
going to
think-
see
I
it.
think Cam's
Zapaka
giving
is
Neon
a
the
strong
chance.
pilot too.
I
Oh
feel
my
like
God.
Cam is
What do you
giving
mean?
Neon
It's-
the lead he
The
needs.
That's-
chance.
That's the chance,
It's already
dude. That's
over.
guaranteed.
It's already
that's-
over. It's been
that's what
over
They're
for a
saying
minute.
there's a chance.
The only
No.
way they're gonna lose is if Neon's like the internet
They're
goes
only
out. I mean, it's done. I mean, there's no way.
He's up. They're only up 8 right now. You need to be up
That's my
minimum
roommate right there. That's my Whooptopia roommate.
minimum 20 points. I would say
He's your
they need to be
T6000,
ahead. It's
T600.
not over though.
Listen,
Blasta could get a
That is
first.
my
Cam
Terminator
could get a
bath,
last.
buddy.
Yeah, dude. You want to
My
see that?
Terminator back.
He's your
Homeboy.
T3000.
He's my
T3000.
T3000 homeboy.
There you
right?
go.
Like, I will ride or die sleeping with that man.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need to do. Listen, he just needs to finish like. Not
Oh,
below
the
fourth
balk.
Right now.
The Bach bobble after
Oh,
taking his
big
first
Bach
win
bobble.
of the season.
Oh, Cam
Oh.
to first place. Let's go. Let's give Neon a bigger
Glass
lead.
is right behind him.
Why not? Why not? Why not give him a bigger lead right now? Yeah, he's right behind him. Yeah, you're right. About 3 gates. Come on, Cam.
I would rather have yellow have a lead going into the final rounds that it
It's
could
not
be
happening.
close. If
Listen.
Neon has the Cam
bobble
goes
from Cam to
down.
third.
Cam goes down hard,
All
drops all the way to 3rd. That was a huge
Oh my
bobble.
God, second. He's
Double
got second
foot.
now. He's got second.
Oh, Bach. What did you do?
Come on, get blasted.
Blasta
Oh,
gets
no
that
way.
win.
Yeah, Cam with the second. Yeah, but that's big right there.
But
Cam
Blasta
giving
needed
Neon.
his other pilots to help him out there and
Wow,
give a little
dude.
more of a gap. It is 2 more points. So now instead of a 8-point lead, they have a 10-point lead. And how many more rounds we got? Is that the last one?
One last.
We got
left,
one
left.
more. Okay. If Blasta could get a first and Cam got a last, that would be 20 points. That would make
Cam's
it
not
at
getting
least
last.
viable.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Cam's not getting last.
Well, Blasta really needs. If Blasta can get 2 more points, then at least Monster Duke, by performance, if he gets second place every time, he would be able to keep it tied.
Dude.
But
Listen, that's my Whooptopia
Monster
roommate
Duke
Whoop.
hasn't been
It's not gonna happen.
mistake free. He does have the second fastest time overall, but we've seen him make bobbles. And Neon 3 seconds ahead of the field this time, so he's got a pretty good chance to score 50+ points.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest with you. Red is looking incredibly dangerous right now. Zotek, how do you feel about that? That's your team, isn't it?
I feel pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good?
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know how I'm gonna do in the finals, but relay, it's all good.
The top 3 are
It's
locked
all
in
points.
right now. Orange is first for sure.
ViFLY's points.
Red
we're
and
tickling.
orange are second and third in
It's a ViFLY tickle.
indeterminate order, but probably red second.
Dude, why do you
Yellow
gotta
third.
jinx Cam like that, bro? He's down to 6. He's working his way back up again.
No,
but
I'm
this
talking
is your
about-
fault, Daniel.
But Blasta's not like dominating, so that's what matters.
No, Paco Drano Ebok show right now in 1, 2, 3.
The other teams are like just too far behind to even catch up. Even
Huge
with
battle
this-
between Drano and Edok
Oh,
right
Blasta
now.
goes down. It loses.
No,
oh,
but he's up to
recovers.
4. He's up to 4.
Even if
Paco, big dominance.
even if Zion
Cam moves
came
into
out
second.
of nowhere,
Cam to second.
Oh, Edoc takes it.
Come on, get him, Cam. Get him.
They're battling one gate,
Get that
half a
ball.
gate difference between the two.
oh
Coming down to
Blasta.
Get that
final.
balk. Get the balk.
Oh,
Get
Bach
the
Cam,
balk.
Bach
Get the
Cam.
balk. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
Oh
go,
my
Red.
Ooh,
goodness.
Paco at 51, our fastest
Oh,
time
and
yet.
Blasta did not do well on that one.
I
Nope,
am
it's
seeing
over.
Red. I am seeing red.
It
What's up?
be over.
Oh, dude, Red just gave Neon a friggin' lead that he
It's over.
cannot screw up.
Well, he's behind, but it's a lead for him. But even if Zion got 60 points
Very
going into the
nice.
round here, if he got a perfect round, it still wouldn't be enough. So our top 3 are locked in.
All right, guys, go run. Take out
But
Tapaka's
actually,
internet. Go ahead.
Purple, it wouldn't even matter.
All right,
Let's
red
see.
team go. Red
25.
team go.
Oh, actually, if Tapaka got all zeros and
Yes,
Neon
I
got
was just doing
at
the
least
math right here.
52,
Yeah.
it's just enough.
I was like, oh wait, we got a chance,
Can we all agree
We
this
do
has
have a
been the
close
biggest
battle.
mix-up?
Purple versus blue, 97 to 99. That's up in the air right now. So that'll be Beambastic versus Ugelin. That's be a good matchup. ViFLY might sneak ahead there. Zion kind of in a gap by himself. Pork Chop can't really do much. No.
Wow, look at those points right there. That gap.
Yeah.
That's insane.
We're gapped
This
out.
has been a big mix-up.
It's pretty much set in stone that we're going to see Orange take this one down, probably Red in second place, unless Monster Duke can somehow only score 3 less points than Neon.
I believe in what Neon can do. I think Monster Duke is capable of faults.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be surprised if Neon scored less than 50 points. So actually, really, on this round, I'd be surprised if Neon scored less than like 56 points. He could 2 rounds he could have a bobble, but I feel like on these tracks that have a lot of
he could
turns,
get
he
hyper
just
focused
slips.
on the feet, and anything could happen.
Yeah.
his lines don't even involve the feet though. Like the feet aren't even a factor.
Are you saying,
For Neon.
dude? Listen, feet are always a factor, dude. How
No,
could you say
Neon
that?
stays so far from the feet. His lines aren't anywhere near those feet.
Bro,
He's spinning right around the tops of the gates.
never think that feet are unimportant.
I'm saying Depaka
for
is going to
Neon.
finish 5th on this one.
I mean,
This
feet
first
are an
heat.
integral part in any
Let's go.
fantasy.
5th, that's still
anybody.
2 points. If he got 5th every round, he'd get 12, and that'd be too many
Yeah, I know
points.
there's too many points.
You need him to get last every round.
Oof.
I don't
That's a
think that's
tough one.
happening.
Monster
You never
Duke
know.
Monster Duke needs a early Neon blow up where Neon just has a terrible first round, gets his 0, and Monster
Heat
Duke
1
wins.
starting up soon.
Then
You know
Neon
what?
gets
That's
in
it.
his head, and he somehow.
I'm running with Monster Duke.
I want to see him hold him off at least one round,
Here we go.
at least a 1-2.
Oh, Monster Duke with a late launch. That's not going to do him well. Not in this tier.
That's not what you want to start off with. Meanwhile, Pork Chop's the wrong color.
Yep.
Yeah, Pork Chop's definitely coming in as red. A slightly different red than
It's
Neon,
a
though.
little too raw of a pork chop. We need to cook that.
Yeah, dude.
Actually, to pink.
I don't
yeah.
want to see any pink on my pork chops. I want you
No,
to cook
no,
that
you
just
do-
a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's
You
not
do
healthy.
want pink, just not red.
Dude,
Yeah.
no
Actually,
pink
for
in my
pork chops,
chop, bro.
Yeah,
you
for
want,
pork
you want
chops.
you want a creamy white.
But for
Exactly.
for the colors that they
listen.
are,
Creamy white,
You
I
want-
agree with Jeff.
Yeah, you don't want those brain-eating worms.
No, dude.
okay, yeah. So
That's-
we're
that's how
gonna
you get
see
parasites.
Yeah.
we're definitely seeing a 60 out of Neon here. Like he kind of
Neon with a
just
46.734,
slapped
bro.
that. It's like,
Yeah.
pow!
Kappa with a 51.
He's like, oh yeah, good job everyone else
Aw,
with your
dude,
50s.
Monster Duke in the fourth spot,
46.
looking to make it interesting.
Are we even gonna see any other pilots break 50? Is the question.
I doubt it. Maybe Depaka.
Yeah, maybe Depaka.
Yeah, maybe.
Monster Duke could
Zion's
do
a
with the
little
perfect
bit
run
too
too.
far off because he was smooth and still was 53. So,
He has the third fastest time, Zion. Monster Duke has a 48.3. Zion has a 49.2. And then Depaka 49.4, EDOC 49.9. Of course, Neon 44.
Yeah, dude.
44.
It's ridiculous though. He just dropped a 40.
44.
He just dropped a 46, and he wasn't even going his hardest.
Can you say Neon was sandbagging?
Yo, I got.
I didn't wait. I didn't say Neon was sandbagging.
Who's that?
When
No,
did I
I'm
say
saying,
that?
could you say it?
What you
No,
mean in leaderboard smash? Or
He's
just
just
now?
so because he's like equally as far ahead as all these people were saying they're
Wait,
sandbagging.
No, dude, I'm not gonna say Neon was sandbagging with a 46, bro.
What happened there?
Even I'm not that savage.
I got kicked. I'm back. We're good. I guess.
Okay, we're good. We had a player drop out and then just come back in, so we're looks like we're
In
good.
between the rounds, yeah, because everyone
Um,
finished.
Yeah. It happened in between.
Pork chop.
To me, the
your
action's
color.
on Monster Duke. I'm gonna stay riding with him.
He had a solid 54. It's a good start. Good start.
It's not a bad start, but I mean, when Neon drops almost an 8-second difference, you
Yeah,
got some
Neon.
work to do.
Neon's already pulled ahead. They've got 185 now to 183 for yellow.
Oh, Monster Duke with another bad launch.
Purple and yellow, or sorry, purple and blue are tied. Both
Come
99.
on, Monster Duke. You can do better than this. Oh, goodness. Bobble from him. He's going to hold the 7 spot. I don't think he has it to take over this particular field.
Ooh, it's going to be interesting if Depaka can get enough points. to
Oh,
get
another
the
bobble
highest
from
score
Monster
overall.
Duke. Zion takes it back. Yeah, this is not good for yellow, Daniel.
Yeah, no, it's already over. Neon's going to get
You
60
asked for it?
points.
And it shall come.
Yeah, even like a 30-point lead.
Oh,
wouldn't have been
another
enough.
bobble as he looks to try to put
Oh.
the nose down.
Neon makes mistakes, but he's so far ahead it doesn't matter.
Yeah, dude. He's got it all over pork chop on that one. The pack up in the second spot right now. Neon locks it down. Let's see what the pack can bring. Can you hold off Beambastic? Yes, he does. My goodness. Monster
Ooh.
Duke in the 7 spot right now. This is where yellow did not need to be.
Yeah, it looks like Orange is going to take over the highest scoring single
Yeah, dude.
round. They're going to have 242 after this with 4 rounds to go to score 14 points. I think he can do it.
The thing of it is Monster Duke definitely has the speed because with that many bobbles still dropping a 63, that just shows the talent. But at the end of the day, right, or at the end of today's star date, as I should say, Monster Duke is fulfilling the prophecy that you said we did not want to see.
He's only 4 seconds behind Neon on the leaderboard, but Neon can get those times so consistently compared to other pilots.
47.498.
Yeah.
If he's gonna, if Neon's just gonna splooge sub 50s all over this tier, people are gonna be in trouble.
If Neon gets up above 50, he's having a terrible day. He had like a pretty big crash, or not a full like fall over crash, but he smacked the gate and then he bumped again and then he figured it out. But yeah, he still got a 47 after that.
Yeah, G-Man with some Neon love in the chat right now, basically saying that it's impossible for him to lose.
His corkscrews are insane.
Oh
he,
my
like,
goodness!
Travels down the like obstacle. See, the feet are just not a factor for Neon. Look where his lines are. They're so above the corks. They're like there's no feet involved. He never goes down that low.
Not everybody's in defeat, Daniel.
Neon doesn't like him.
Oh, Monster Duke with a bobble.
Oh,
Can he hold
Neon
off
gets a little.
Beam-astic?
God, even Neon's mistakes are so fast.
I know, dude. He's still about 6 gates ahead of Depaka. Neon locks it down. Yeah. And Depaka. Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. That's gonna.
Monster
That's
Duke
200
with
and
a needed 4. No,
200
drops all the way to 6 with a huge bobble at the end, bro.
It actually doesn't
Monster
really
Duke.
matter at all.
Oh, bro.
They're locked in at 3.
What is up with Pork Chop right now in that 7 spot, though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. He had a couple of better points. They have scored 49 points already, which is like way more than they typically score.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not going to debate that, but
it's
at the
still
end of the
last, but it's
still
more.
last.
It's not as far in last as they typically are.
When
And
push comes
Beam-bastic-
to shove, right, at the end of the day, at the end of the
Yeah.
star date, it's still last.
Yeah. And Beam-bastic has kind of been spanking Ugellin in that battle for 6th place.
Moving on to heat number 4.
Not a very moist performance from Ugellin.
Red has gone over.
Not living up to his name.
Red
Red's
has
over,
cracked that
yeah.
2-century mark. Yeah, they got 205 now. But we're gonna see the new points record unless
Big,
Tapaka
huge
completely
bobble
falls
for
apart.
Monster Duke.
Oh,
Oh
he
my
might be. He might
goodness.
be going too hard now. He should
Yeah,
be.
dude.
He should be getting his consistent speed down for the
Relay.
relay. If I
That's
were
what
him.
I'm
Yeah.
trying right now, and I cannot fly for the life of me. So I'm
Ooh.
telling everybody, oof.
Zotek
Yep.
having troubles at the relay right now. Is that going to hurt his team?
I don't know,
that's-
but are
it's
you
possible.
thinking you're going to get the random nod to the relay this time, or are you just not sure?
Really? Well, it doesn't matter. He's gonna. That's only for the tiebreaker.
Wait,
Yeah.
so Zotek is guaranteed to relay out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was 5th for 6th first. Man,
Oh
Jace, it's
my
almost like you
goodness.
haven't watched the first.
Yeah. Have you not been a part
races
of like
the
week
season.
3, first 3 weeks?
No.
No. Okay. I should never had too many warders. Too many warders.
Oh, Zion, the 51 that time. 51007.
I forgot.
Looking solid there in 4th place for green. Doesn't look like they're gonna get challenged for that spot. No. Pretty much everyone's pretty much locked in their spots now. Oh, but Tapaka. I didn't see that. A 5th place. How many more rounds we have?
Oh,
2 more rounds.
2 more rounds.
2 more rounds.
It's
They've
too
got
much of a
two-
swing. It's
they've
too
got
much of a
two-
swing.
No, I'm saying if he can get 255 points or more.
Oh
They
my
need 3
goodness.
points in 2 rounds.
Is that the highest so far?
Yellow's taking a
Yeah.
spanking right now.
Purple got 255 one time.
Pork Chops just went up to 3rd. You're right. Okay, Big Whoop Energy.
Yeah, look, we got 38 points out of Funeral Grin, 60 points, of course, out of Dabs. Then we had 48 points out of AP. And then Ebok picked up a. Oh, wait, sorry. I skipped over AC, who got 36.
Here's here 4.
Ebok 44.
Oh, huge launch for Porkchop right now, as he is literally going 1-2,
Oh.
1-2 with
Oh,
Zion
Neon.
and Neon right now.
I think it's the
Porkchop in the
first
lead.
time that Neon hasn't been in first. Like,
No,
you know,
absolutely. He's climbed
besides
back
the
up to second right now, but Porkchop's holding him down. Neon takes it back. Porkchop, Neon. Neon, Porkchop. They are literally riding each other like rented mules right now, Daniel.
as we saw in Wootopia, Porkchop can be right up there with Neon in real life. You know, the Sim's a different beast. Neon kind of has his own domination there as
Oh,
he
Zion.
pulls ahead of
Wow.
everyone by 5 gates after being right with them.
It's
Porkchop and
amazing.
Zion battling 2-3-2-3 right now as Neon is taking a big lead. Looking about a 4-gate lead ahead of Porkchop, locks it down. Oh, big whoop energy.
After all
Needs the
that,
second.
oh,
Let's go, Porkchop.
still no one else can crack that 50.
Dude, I love that Neon bobbled and still pulls a 46.482.
Yeah. He really turned it on after that bobble.
Yeah, he's not concerned about that bobble. Unbelievable. What a good
right.
performance from Porkchop
That-
with a 50.227.
I think that does it
though.
there. I think that's 4 points for Depaka, if I know the points correctly, and that puts them at 256 total points. Our new individual team point leader.
Congrats.
Unbelievable.
called-
Congratulations to the lower tiers for holding their captain spot down.
Yeah. Well, that, you know, we were saying pre dang, Neon's doing some mind bending stuff right now. Yeah, we were saying pre race that they had a good setup going into it. They got their top 6 pilots in, really showed with Dabs the most.
Yep.
Who unfortunately got knocked down an earlier week. And Neon is just freestyling all over the place.
Pretty impressive.
I think he's got this track down. I think he can afford to spend some energy on some freestyle.
Yeah, we've got our final round, but it is already locked in. It's really just a question is Neon going to sweep, which isn't even really a question at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You got Red locked in the second, 225 points plus whatever Neon gets here, so 235. In first place, we
Yeah,
got Orange.
I think it's safe. I think it's safe to make that assumption that he's going to drop a
256?
10-point swing. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely, obviously not going to get through there. We both know that, but he could definitely bring it to the 235 mark right now. As Neon right now about 4 gates ahead of Porkchop. Definitely a little bit of a battle between Porkchop, Monster Duke, and Being Bastic, but Porkchop about 3 gates ahead of Monster Duke now. Monster Duke wants the point. Well, let's see how it rolls out, Daniel.
Yeah, Porkchop looking good this round. Let's see if we can have one of his better finishes.
Now, dude,
meanwhile,
down to 5.
Tapaka seeing how many points he can add on to the top here
Oh,
to
monster,
make the new
dude.
high score. Ooh, 45 for Neon. Second fastest time. I think he got a 44 his first one out of the gate.
Yeah,
But the other
Porkchop
oh,
climbs
Porkchop battle all the way
up.
back.
Yeah, all the way.
Bastic with third. So
I
yeah,
think Porkchop has been literally embodying the big whoop energy in this particular tier. You know, big
Absolutely.
hill to climb, trying to take down Neon. I don't know who could and who would, but Porkchop taking points where he could.
yeah, Porkchop with 27 total points that round. Yeah, that's a huge haul for Big Group Energy.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't score that much in like multiple weeks before, and they ended with 69 total points. So
That's what's up.
I
Yeah,
mean,
big whoop energy.
Big Whoop Energy could be finished.
Rolling
If
into
you're gonna-
69.
If you're gonna get last place, you might as well get 69 points.
You should definitely get it with the score of 69. Dude,
Yeah.
I cannot disagree with you less, dude. Like,
In
that's what's up.
In sixth place, we got Blue Tarot Fractals, who unfortunately didn't have all their pilots this week. That kind of set
Yeah,
them back.
had to take some zeros.
Yeah, on that 105.
We got the
points
relay
total for
coming
them.
up.
Yep. Then we had ViFLY. Normally, the team you see out front with the
Neon,
most
stay in the
points,
room.
They've got only 122 points this week in fifth place, but still not bad. They won the leaderboard smash, and they were up by 20 points going into the week. So solid just to put some points on the board.
Yep.
Then in fourth place, just not making the relay, just out of there, we have Moblin Mode in green with 142. Then in yellow, our third place team, we're going to be taking place in the relay coming up now. That's NB Superstorm.
Barely.
And yeah, they got 187. Just well, they're 33 points ahead of fourth place, so pretty decisive victory. And then second place, we got Red Divimath Disciples, 235 points, almost battled all the way up into that first spot. Neon picked up the full 60 in the last round, but Ultralight Delights in orange, sponsored by HQProp, had already built up too big of a lead. The EBOC team finally making the finals for the first time here in the fourth track of the season, with also setting a new... Wait, did the Pocket get last the last round? He did. So they only increase the total points, or they beat the total points for the season by 1.
Yeah.
255 to
1 point
256.
Listen,
Yep.
Depaka will take it, though, at the end of the day.
They didn't want to make too big of a gap, so they want to be
No,
able to
I
beat
agree.
it again later.
Yeah, they just wanted to squeeze in there, you know. And we got Fresh Bread in the chat right now saying that he thinks Neon likes feet.
Likes feet?
He likes feet. This is his
He
kind
just
of
doesn't
track.
like crashing at the feet.
Listen, he's a footman. I don't think we need to fight this.
I want to see how this mixes it up for the season here. Before we get the final points on. So ViFLY had a 20 plus point lead going into this week, and now Ultralight Delights has already cut that down to 14 points, and they have a chance to get another 3 here. They could cut it to 11. That would be a big jump for them this week. And Divimath Disciples, they were down a bit especially after that first week, where they had a really rough go. I think they came in last place. But they've worked their way up to 49 points now, with a chance to score a few more, sneak their way from that 6th spot into 5th, hopefully this round.
Hang on, Daniel. I'm entering all this data into our cockpit as you keep going.
Excellent. And then, let's see, NB Super Swarm, they've got 56. They're currently
56, got you.
Yep, they're currently in 3rd. And it looks like they're going to stay that way, no many points they have.
Boop.
Yep. Blue's going to get passed by Red here, just depending on how many points. They both got 49 right now. If Divimath can take first place here, pick up 3 points, they will jump up and tie Green, Moblin mode, with 52 in that 4th place spot.
Got all that entered.
So that would be pretty good. And all then, of course,
we're good.
You should demark down here at the very bottom.
All right, hang on.
The bottom button.
One more?
Yeah, 14 points.
Over here to this side?
Yeah, here? big Whoop energy for down lower. Down lower.
Down lower?
Lower.
All the way?
All the way down. Yeah, they only have 14 points.
14 points? Are you kidding me right now, dude?
That's how many points they've amassed this season.
It's the lowest button in the cockpit.
I mean, you score that many points
the ViFLY cockpit.
You get 14 points for coming in first place in just one single race.
ViFLY.
So, they haven't had a lot of luck.
I want to give some love to our background team sponsor for this week, ViFLY. We couldn't do this without you. And you have the best cockpit of anybody around. Like, listen, we have data entry points over here in this left side. You know what I'm saying? We all have the most comfortable chairs in the ViFLY cockpit.
What have we got now?
Thanks to Mr. E for hooking this up. Jeff, how do you feel about your cockpit?
Yeah, we're looking good right now, and yeah, so we're just working on our strategy right now, and we're looking good. So
we've got 7.
Jeff's over there with his team strategizing.
I assume we're going 7 again.
That's what we are doing.
So last time the two basically opposing strats were whether you went 3 laps and then pitted or 4 laps and then
Are we doing 7 laps or 5 laps?
That's a good question.
I'm gonna guess.
I think isn't that up to the track designer?
The leaderboard was about as fast as last week, right? Oh yeah,
Maxilla says that
even faster. We have to.
Mr. E, are we doing 7 or 5?
Neon doesn't
Seven.
like feet because he stayed
Well,
away
it
from
may be
them.
possible.
I'm not
They,
sure that's
they
how it
might
works.
even be able to do
It's
7.
definitely
Really?
7, right?
Give
Okay.
me a
7
sec,
laps.
and I will change it to the relay
Do you
track.
think?
Hang on.
Do you
Let
think
me
we're gonna?
let me punch that into the cockpit.
Do you think anyone can pull
7
7 in one
laps.
go, Jace?
7 laps. No, I don't think they can. Um,
The
it doesn't really
track
matter.
is about 10 seconds faster than last week on the 3 lap.
I agree, but I don't think you could avoid the feet and still get 7 laps all in the same line.
Interesting.
I feel like that's a good take
I
on
would
it.
I would want to see Neon go for it. I'm sure
The
they've
feet
tried it
or
before.
the lap time.
No, the 7 laps at once. I'm
Fair
sure
enough.
Edok has tried all of the strats, so whatever Orange goes for is probably the best. Let's see our first matchup here.
Oh, I got blasted in the chat saying 7 isn't possible.
Blasta.
how
Oh yeah,
little
I'm
you-
sure. No, Blasta's. I'm sure Blasta's run it.
Yeah, he's tried to do 7. It's not
So
happening.
we got Funeral Grin versus here. Let me put this in here for point. We got Funeral Grin and Dabs for the Ultralight Lights in orange. We've got Zotek and Zare for Divimath
here we go.
Disciples in red, and then we've got Spaceman Spiff and Cruz. Oh man, that's the combo right there.
Spaceman Spliff and Cruz.
Yeah,
That's a good combo.
How many points did they score together?
A lot.
58 and 41, so that's 90
Listen.
points.
I think Cruz and Spaceman were smoking the same spliff on those runs.
Zotek and Zare got a total of 58, so that's solid. And then Funeral Grin and Dab. Oof. 98. Ooh, they actually scored more points. No. Wow. 99 points for Cruz and Spaceman Spiff.
Yeah.
98 points for Funeral Grin and Dabs.
What? You serious?
Yeah. I mean, Dabs put
All
down the 6 in the relay. Actually, it matters more too that Dabs is significantly faster, right? Like getting one position ahead is only 2 points, but in the relay, if you're like 5 seconds faster, that's huge. That's a huge advantage.
100%, dude.
Yeah, it makes
All right.
sense.
You know something? I need to pee before this relay, Daniel. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Believe it or not, before I go do that, I'm gonna tell you that I sat down to pee last time. I think you're on to something.
I'm interested to see if the Spaceman Spiff and Cruz combo that seemed to be kind of the fastest two together is going to be fast enough to outdo the Dabs and Funeral Grin gap, considering we saw Dabs so much faster than all the other pilots.
No, I agree, but it's about that combination. That's why this is a relay. That's why it's a team event.
Yeah, but when there's only 2 pilots, if you have a big gap, like it makes a lot bigger of a difference than in the points rounds.
I'll be right
like
back in 15.
If Dab can put 8 seconds per 3 rounds, per 3 laps on people, that's going to be a huge advantage. So I think it's going to be tough for Red to take this first one. I think we're looking at a battle between yellow and orange. I think it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be if Dabs can give enough of a gap to Funeral Grin to hold them off for Spaceman, Spiff, and Cruz. All right, getting set up here. Everyone's letting Mr. E know who they want to fly first. I wonder what the EDOC strat's going to be here for his team. Does he want to send the faster pilot out front, try to get a bigger gap, and let Funeral Grin finish it off? Or is he going to put Funeral Grin out front and then let Dabs come back possibly and fill the gap? Blast said, do you think it makes a difference if you do 4 and then 3 versus 3 and then 4? Are there any secret? Oh wait, Blast is actually in a team that's in the relay. Maybe he shouldn't give away his relay strats.
Skittles, we're waiting on Dabs.
Does he need to come to the room? Guess we're waiting for Dabs. Oh no, did Dab's computer go down again?
Yeah, he's
Okay,
just loading
so
up
we're-
Skittles.
Waiting for Dabs. He's loading up right now. Five minutes. Dabs with the slow computer. Can we run the middle tier? Mystery? 8 AP, AC, Mr. Man, Cam, Pauly, Chetmac?
Yeah.
Yeah, Edoc suggested that. That's probably the most even round too, I would say. You got AP and AC, Mr. Man, FPV Cam, Pauly, Chetmac. Yeah, that's pretty even. Especially if Chetmac can keep it clean. He was having some bobbles in the regular round, but ViFLY is smoother.
Oh, dude, did I get a restart? Hell yeah.
Dabs is having trouble getting in, and then we were gonna run 3 and 4, but then the other teams were like, "Hey, you guys didn't wait for Pauly before," even though we did give Pauly kind of 2 resets.
Dude, Derpy's in the chat saying he wants to know if I went for milk. No, I went for pee. I'm beginning to be a believer in Daniel's method. Like, I think I might sit
I
down.
think we should just run 3-4.
forever.
Mystery's the race director; he can make the call.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I have all the faith in Mr. E to make the call that needs to be called. At the
You
end of
don't
the
wanna-
day, like,
Here
you
we go,
know,
pilot.
we
Okay,
started a little bit late,
I
and
think
so I think
we're-
we're doing good on time.
Relay.
We're
Coming
running
up.
3 and 4, I believe, right now. So this is I think this is the evenest, most even round.
The evenest of all time. Yeah, I agree, Derpy. Way less splashage. Dude, sitting to pee is
Good luck, pilots.
honestly goated.
There's no objections. Locked and loaded.
Does
And
the
to
pilots
fly.
know who's flying first?
Sit to pee.
Sounds like Mr. Man doesn't know what's going on, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. We got AP and AC in purple. It looks like Mr. Man looks like he's
No,
flying.
he
all
knows what's going on.
right. So Mr. Man and Jay, and then Pauly and Chetmac.
I'm riding with Mr. Man right now.
Oh, Chet is a little turned around.
Dude, I think that was a strat from him to get into the Velocizone chat and say what's going on, because he knows exactly what's going on right now as he is running down AC right now. Oh, Mr. Man. My goodness. You know that this particular young man has only been in this game for a few months. He
yeah,
has
it's like
taken
4 months.
yeah, dude, the IRL and the sim game by storm, as he definitely
a
did
few
not
more
want
now.
his brother Shark to have all of the grandeur.
Oh yeah, I think he seems faster than Shark in the sim already.
He might be faster than his brother.
In the sim, I don't think so in real. Oh, and we got
race
a board.
aborted from our race director.
Oh,
Mr.
Jay is
E.
in spectator mode.
No, my goodness. Here we go. Listen, we got the time to do this, guys. We are ahead of the game because of how efficient our race op staff is.
Do we get to pick who goes first like usual? Asked Neon. Mr. Man wants to go first.
Mr. Man definitely wants to go first.
Did we get? That's actually good for yellow there because Chet was having some struggles early. He got a little like turned around on the tower.
Dude,
He
I
should
feel like
definitely have
they're
been right up
they're
there with him.
challenging the authority of our race director right now, and I feel like he is literally about to show who's boss on this next one.
All right, this is gonna be a battle. I hope Chet can keep up with them because if all three of them are together, it's gonna be exciting.
I'm still rolling with Mr. Man.
So AC, the faster of the two pilots. Mr. Man, the slower technically, but I think he was actually getting better times than Jay.
No, he was challenging.
And then Chet Mac, the faster of the two pilots. So if that's the same setup.
Dude, I love the Whoop Trek logos that Fresh Bread has put into this track. Not only has he brought the feet, but he has brought the Team Whoop Trek love, and I cannot love that more.
All right, I think they're ready to go. Let's see.
Are they though? Mr. Man looks ready. I'm riding with him right now. He looks very
Here we
ready.
go.
Here we go. 3,
All right,
2,
7 laps.
1. Let's go. Mr. Man blasts off.
Oh, I did ask Blasta in chat if he thought 4.3 is better or 3.4. He said it doesn't really matter speed-wise, but you might want to push at the end. So
Hey, man.
4
You're
first
on
is
the
better.
stream.
What's up,
I
stream?
mean, Mr. Man sliding all the way to 3 right now, battling with Chet Mac. Takes the 2 spot over from him, and I think it's anybody's game right now in the 1, 2, 3 in this first leg of this relay, Daniel. Oh, a little bit of a bobble from Mr. Man, but he cannot get taken over by Chet Mac right now. He is about a gate and a half ahead of him. AC holding that 1 spot down commandingly, about 7 gates ahead of Mr. Man, Danny.
I was like
Yeah,
debating
look
on
at
whether or
good.
not I'd be able to sleep tonight before the flight. But I think that's just too risky.
Don't listen to Peter.
Oh,
Listen to
Peter's
me.
already going home. Sounds like pretty
Focus
soon.
in on my voice, Daniel.
They've kind of gapped out a little bit. AC's got a couple gate lead on Chet, who's got a couple gate lead on Mr. Man. Definitely not the most ideal.
Oh,
restart
Mr.
for
Man
him, but
hits early and sends off Jay.
so he
to do
goes-
his work.
he goes
3 laps.
no 2 laps. I
2
think
laps?
he messed
Are you
up.
serious? No, you're right. It might have been 2 laps.
Yeah, because if he's on
Unbelievable.
lap 3, oh no, but he did it.
I thought it was 3.
Oh no, he did. He went on lap 3, but at the very end of lap 3,
Interesting.
he didn't go through the start gate.
Is that a mistake or a strat right now from
don't
Mr. Man in
know.
red?
Cause wait, where are you gonna launch from? Oh,
I'm riding with
Interesting.
Jay right now. I'm gonna go team red on this entire
not
time. And
sure.
Mr. Man, excuse me,
Where's
not
gate
Mr. E.
35? Whoa, wait a minute. Gate 35.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Jay
That's-
right now
That's one
way
gate.
behind.
I think he missed a bunch.
Something happened there. Let's see how this plays out. It seemed early. It seemed early to me.
No, see it says that red is way behind, but it's because Mr. Man did like 9/10 of his lap and then pitted instead of finishing off
why?
the lap. I don't know. Where's gate 35? We're about to see. Let's see.
Yeah.
Jay's
We're
coming
we're
up.
about to find out.
30, 31.
I mean, I'm
2,
watching
3.
Jay on Chet Max Ghost Trail right now.
Oh,
and he
it's their
has pitted
strat.
himself.
It's
It
their
is their
strat.
strat, dude.
Oh,
It's
I
their
said
strat,
I
bro.
get it. I get their strat now.
Dude, I'm with Mr. Man
Because-
as their strat is taking
No,
hold.
it's actually smart because you always take off from the launch block, right?
Yep.
So when you go from the launch block, you have to go through the very far right gate on the corkscrew no matter
Yep.
what. So
Yep.
by cutting out and going from the second corkscrew gate straight to the recharge,
Yep.
instead of doing the extra cork and going through the
Oh,
start, they're
Big
cutting
bobble for Mr. Man.
they're cutting off like a whole extra cork. So that's actually a super smart strat.
Might be a super smart strat, but Mr. Man is not capitalizing right now with about 3 bobbles, Daniel.
No, you don't understand. They have a whole extra lap that you're not seeing. Because Jay has actually basically done 5 laps, even though because he's done 4 and 35 out of 36 gates. So, but Mr. Man, so this strat is actually going to be a little tricky because Mr. Man has to go this last time and make sure he actually does the whole track. Otherwise, it won't add anything. It'll actually make it slower.
No, I totally get what you're saying, but like, can he do that and still have several bobbles and still hold everybody else off? I just don't see it happening.
Oh no, Orange was already ahead of them. So
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If it came, like, I think it actually going to save them at least a second per pilot.
Listen, great
but-
strat, but poor execution.
No, it's just Orange is too much faster. Like the AC AP combo is just faster than Mr. Man J combo.
Yeah, dude, fast AF.
They're not that far behind. Oh yeah, they
Dude,
are. They're
Listen,
like almost
yeah,
a lap behind.
226 to 236, dude. It's fast enough.
But
And that was the beard. That was Chet Mack trying to run him down. Still a 10-second delta. As we are waiting for AP and J to wrap things up.
all right,
there's
there you go.
AP.
AC gets the or Orange Ultralight Lights get the first win, even though it is the second group. So
No, it's only gonna ratchet up from here. But to me, right, like that, I agree with you.
ooh, did
The
you
red
see how
strat-
close that was? We weren't fully paying attention, but the
308.072 to 308.271.
a quarter second over 14
Wow.
laps.
Wow.
That's crazy. So who got
Listen,
third?
I watched bobbles from
Oh,
Mr.
Yellow
Man
got
that
third.
shouldn't have made that possible. So I'm going to
That-
give credit to the strat.
Paulie says, "Gotcha, Jay."
But
you did it.
Listen, I love a good shit talk in VelociDrone chat.
He didn't get him though. JC was slightly faster.
Apparently he doesn't know that.
All right, nice finish. So now let's go back to the top, right? Is Dabs in yet? All right, Dabs. So, this is Yellow's best shot, probably. That sucks that they got Snake there right at the end.
Yep.
So for third place versus second, but if we had run this round first, I think we would have seen them take the early lead. But that's good for Red because I think the Zotek Zaire combo is gonna be the toughest combo for.
No, I agree
For the red
100%.
group.
And honestly, the relay part of this is the most interesting part, right? Because you and I are fighting between like what we're normally used to seeing versus what their strats are going to be, versus how that plays out in real time. And, it keeps me guessing every time.
This is gonna be, if Dabs makes it, it's gonna be, is Dabs fast enough, that much faster than everyone that
Yep.
he can overcome both Spaceman Spiff and Cruz. His Funeral Grin was definitely more like with everyone else. He still did pick up a solid 38 points, but he had some slower rounds, whereas Dabs was crushing it every time.
No, I agree. I mean,
And
I'm watching
Spiff and
Dabs
Cruz
practice
were
right
pretty
now.
consistent.
And, I think he needs to do better in real time than he's doing in practice.
Ooh, so Edoc says in the chat, Dabs first, so he's gonna go with the strat of getting out front and
Yep.
hopefully holding the lead rather than trying to catch up later.
Yeah, but if you give Ebok any type of a lead, he honestly can be incredibly dangerous.
Thank you, Derpy at Skittles.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, Skittles knows what he's talking about. Why else do I keep him around?
All right, I think we're ready to go.
Other than the fact that he's very good at typing into our cockpit keyboard.
So, yellow really needs to win this one here. If orange takes it, if Dabs and Phenolgren can take this, then the final round is mute.
I'm typing the data into the cockpit keyboard as you are relaying it, Daniel.
But what do we? Who
It's
got
the ViFLY
third?
cockpit.
If no, Ultralight's not going to get last.
All right, we're
So-
sending it. Here we
So
go.
I'm gonna cheer for yellow here,
I'm rolling with Dabs.
just because I want there to be some stakes for the final relay.
Dude, you and I both like a good close race. I still cannot count out Dabs right now, as he
Oh, no,
is
it's not that we're-
literally killing it. Oh, as I say that, I AC him down to
Oh
the ground,
no,
bro.
Spiff goes down too. We need smooth.
Opening
we
the
need
door for Zotek.
smoothness.
Let's go. Let's go, Red.
Oh, at least Dabs
This is not
crashed
good.
also.
Yeah, orange and yellow are not laying it down. Is that enough for Red, though?
Well, yellow needs to stay like as close as possible, so that hopefully Cruz can make up the time on Funeral Grin.
Oh, yeah. Zotek is many gates behind.
Oh no, Spiff is getting lost and goes down. Oh, this is not looking good for yellow. This is
Yeah,
not
but
looking
is it
good. Look
enough?
at this. No, look at this gap we already have formed by Dabs.
Come on, Zotek.
It's nearly a lap already.
Come on, Tech. Let's go, Cap. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good.
We need Dabs to have significant mistakes, otherwise, like,
Significant mistakes would be about a 17 gate mistake. I don't see that happening at this
yeah,
point.
but he just needs to start building up now. If he's just flying like this, it's gonna fly away with it, and orange is just gonna take it.
Yeah,
I can't
fly
believe
away
no one
with
else
it.
is. I can't believe no one
Dabs
else is doing
recharged.
this strat that
Dabs has recharged.
Red came up with. It's clearly the superior strat.
All right, Funeral Grin's in. I'm rolling with him.
Hey, Blasta, why aren't
Oh,
you doing
Funeral
the
Grin.
superior strat?
Come on, Funeral Grin. You can do better. Do
Funeral
not give
Grin-
up this lead.
No, he needs to make it more close.
1,
Let-
2,
let
3,
Cru- let
4,
Cruz-
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Sure, let
10,
Cruz trash him
11,
down.
12. 12 gates. 12 gates for Funeral Grin.
That's my bad.
We didn't think it's that smart. It's totally smart. You're
It's
cutting off
super
a
smart,
full
dude.
court.
It's super smart.
Fuck.
You're cutting off a whole court.
I can hear Zotek in our background.
Zotek executed the strat.
He did. No, he did his job.
Let's see. Is yellow catching up at all? Not really.
Right now, Funeral Grin is literally taking advantage of the Dabs lead that he gave him. He's holding
Yeah, he's
a
just flying
very big
smooth.
lead. Yeah,
It's smart. He needs to crash.
he needs to, but I don't think he's gonna.
Well, we need him to for some drama. Otherwise, they're gonna
Wait a
automatic.
second.
Oh, okay. There's one crash.
There's the bobble from
There's
Funeral
a
Grin.
full crash.
Big old bobble. Daniel, dude, you were such
Still,
a
the gap is
pessimistic
still huge,
bastard.
though.
I know, dude. Don't do that to Funeral Grin.
No, we need some drama on the final round. Ebok and
Dude.
and the pocket
Yeah,
can
Funeral
beat
Grin pits.
can
Tags
beat
in
Blasted
Cruz.
Monster Duke later, but at least we need some
Oh yeah, Dabs is back.
some drama.
I mean, I know his name is Morbid, but like I don't feel we need to add to it. Oh, Dabs. Okay. Dabs was just waiting. He was like, listen, Funeral Grin, just don't lose it for us, and I will bring it home.
We could use a full Dabs crash. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
dude, total. Like a big old one. Like where he just like hits a few
A
feet.
tumble and a couple more crashes. and
Absolutely.
then
Yeah, Dabs needs to get involved with these feet right now.
It doesn't look like he's gonna do it.
No,
He
it does
looks
not.
like he wants to fly clean.
He really wants to fly, like, very accomplished right now. He's like, the rest of you people who are down lower near these feet should never have been flying this track to begin with. Why would you get near the feet?
He's on
I
his
don't get
final
it.
lap. Looks like, oh man,
Oh,
it's like
goodness.
triple. Is that
Dude,
triple
he
lap
just
traffic?
lapped somebody. No,
it's
he
dumb.
just lapped traffic. Dude.
It's only one lap because of the way that Red is doing there.
He just passed it back off to Funeral Grin
But it
with
was
a
a
big
lap.
old grin on his face,
Yeah.
saying, "Thank you, Mr. Dabs." Oh, Funeral Grin with a bobble, huge bobble. Funeral Grin's upside down.
He needs like 5 more of those.
Yeah, let's go. Funeral Grin.
I don't think he can even get. Oh,
Another bobble from.
whoa,
I'm rolling with Funeral Grin right now, dude.
Well,
Yeah,
maybe he's
no.
trying to make it tight on purpose.
I think he needs to find his obsession with feet soon.
He's still way too far ahead.
Hit a foot. Put it in your mouth.
Tumble.
Get it.
Oh,
Get it.
get lost.
Oh.
Get lost.
No,
It's
he
something.
definitely got lost. Dude, Funeral Grin
Oh.
is doing everything he can
So,
to
still-
make this difficult for them.
it's still 20 gates. It's too much.
It's way too much, dude. That was a dominant Dabs performance.
Oh.
He lost 2 more
Crash,
gates.
crash. No.
Not gonna happen,
There's
dude.
not enough room left.
Not enough room.
Cruz isn't making enough ground.
Not even close,
here
dude.
it
That
comes.
was dude.
They
Dabs
dominated
just
it.
splooged all over that.
Yeah, he crushed it.
Wow, what a dominant Dabs performance right there as Funeral Grin brings it in as morbidly as possible.
I mean, Cruz, it was only 8 seconds.
Only.
They caught up a little bit, but that
No,
means
because he bobbled 6 times.
the Ultralight Delights are your 3-point bonus round winners.
Oh my goodness, man. You
And
know,
let's see who's gonna get
that's the
second
best
here.
part is he literally knew that he could smile
Ooh.
at their funeral on that one.
That was actually huge by Jay staying ahead of Paulie, because now they're gonna be tied. Red and yellow going into the final round, but
Dude,
they have the neon factor, so
Yeah, we got Bagzilla from Team Red in the chat saying that we got some masterminds on our team.
oh,
Yeah,
we're still
he's
running
not
the
around.
last one, Derpy, because it's still second and third place is still
Yeah.
undetermined.
Listen,
but,
we talking about points totals here. We got to run the last one.
Yeah.
Derpy's happy. Yay! Oh man, when have we not brought it to completion?
All right, Ebok Tapaka versus Cam and Neon versus Blasta and Monster Duke. Really, Edok and Tapaka is just a victory lap for them. They can do whatever they want.
Exactly.
But they're gonna, I bet you they want to try to compete. No, Zotek's wrong. It's over.
I'm so sorry, Zotek.
Orange. Oh, he probably means between yellow and
Yeah.
which is correct. Whoever wins wins. So Cam Neon versus Blast the Monster Duke. I mean, he kind of any team that Neon is on, he kind of gotta give the nod.
I don't
to.
know how you bet against that. What do you mean? Can we hear you?
We can't have
Of course
any
we can hear you.
ties either, which is unfortunate. There's not going to be any
You
ties.
would never say anything inappropriate.
You guys should still get second.
I know. It just I felt bad though. Like I don't want to be that guy.
What
no,
guy?
I mean you guys didn't really like you and Zaire were kind of
Yeah, I know,
tough
I know.
go with Dabs in there.
We're
Yeah,
gonna,
dude.
we were. I do feel
Yeah,
for
dude.
But Jay and Mr. Man barely snuck ahead of Yellow, so now it just comes down to all you guys have to do is win. You don't have to win a second tiebreaker either. So unless
I feel
Neon
bad
and
for
Cam,
Paulie because we gave him a fair share, but Dabs' computer there and the delay, it was a little too extended, too much time to be honest. So kind of threw me off and threw my game off. I'm like, oh, and then we didn't start where we should have, but it's all good.
Yeah, I don't
Tilted.
think it would have changed. It could. I guess it could have changed. I think Spiff and Cruz. I think that one was going to pretty much finish in that order.
Yeah,
Possibly Spiff and Cruz could have snuck up on him, but Dabs was just
Do you
so
think-
much faster than
Do you
everyone
think
else.
Cam is going to lead off here and let Neon?
I don't
anchor,
know.
or-
I think that's more fun because then we get to watch Neon like catch up with people, you know.
Yep.
But we'll see.
Yeah, but Cam has the
Neon,
potential
Neon
to
typically
honestly
likes to
lead
go
off
first.
well.
I
But
think
we'll
Neon,
see.
Neon typically likes to go first.
I'm riding with Cam right now. You might be right. Neon definitely likes to give people a little bit, basically make them feel better and more calm about their flight style when they have a big lead. But Cam is capable, honestly, of leading off and giving Neon what he needs as well.
I wonder if, so I think Neon will definitely lead off because the strategy they're pulling or they're going for, you have to execute it properly because if you mess it up at any point, you kind of like, you lose all of the.
Oh, you like a strategy, huh?
Oh yeah, you save a full
It's
corkscrew.
pretty smart.
you
Dirk came up with
like
that
our,
one.
you
I don't
like
know
our
why. I
strategy.
don't know why everyone else wouldn't switch to it. Besides the fact that the first pilot has to pay attention and they have to do it only the first
No, you're
time
wrong,
and
dude.
not the
He
second
let Cam
time.
go first. He let Cam go
Interesting.
first.
Because now Cam has to pull the strategy off properly, and if I remember correctly, I think Cam might have messed up a pit previously.
We'll
No,
find
he'll
out.
get it. He'll get it.
No, I think
It's
he
pretty
trusts Cam on
straightforward.
this one. Yeah.
Strategy
just that
is first
you
two and then straight through. First
Yep.
two straight through.
Yeah, well, you're doing like 3 and almost 4, right?
Four and do it.
Well, the way you're doing it on gate 35, so it makes it look like your team's behind because you do like 9/10 of the lap and then just not the last gate.
Yep.
Exactly.
But that doesn't matter. So you just have to make sure not to do that on your second set. Because if you
Let's
did
see if
that,
Cam
then
can hold it down. He's on gate
he's on
29, 30,
3.
1,
He
2,
should do it on
3,
4.
4,
He should do it on 4 though, not on
5.
3. Yeah.
He's coming in. No, he's
No, he's
keep
not.
going.
Yeah. You want to do it at the end of 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
in the
on lap
four.
4. Let's see if he can hold it down. All right, he's got about 25 now. 10 more gates. Come on, Cam.
Oh,
Oh,
little
bobble
bobble,
from
little
Cam.
bobble. I
Yep.
don't. Right here, you should go. Yeah.
Here it is. Boom. All right, here comes Johnny.
Yeah. See, and Edoc did it the other way. He actually was ahead, but it actually kind of evened out there.
How much of a gap did he give Neon to make up, though?
Not much, but at Neon's pace, he's
There's none.
Oh, yeah.
Cam wasn't first.
Oh, that was dirty. That was a dirty corkscrew from Neon.
So Cam gave Neon a lead. So
my transmitter must be broken. I don't
Oh
know why
yeah,
it
dude.
doesn't do that.
Neon's going ham right now. That was one of the dirtiest corkscrews I've ever seen in my life.
It's
Oh
like,
my
wait a minute,
goodness,
why
son.
doesn't my transmitter do that? And it's like, wait,
Yeah,
a minute,
it's
what's wrong
not.
with
It
these
has nothing to do
fingers?
with your transmitter, bro.
Oh yeah, it has everything to do with these cold thumbs, these phalanges.
Has everything to do with the fact that his brain is special.
Oh,
bobble
but
from Neon, but he
bobble.
recovers amazingly. Wow.
Yeah, I would have been halfway across the room.
Yeah, you would have bounced off the feet. You would
I
have teased
noticed
the
if
feet
if
and
you
went
fly at a
flying.
slower rate, the bounce effect is much higher for some reason.
Interesting.
Don't know why. Oh, there he goes.
all
Here he
right.
comes in. All right,
Properly
passes it on off
executed.
to, PV Cam's
Yeah.
back in.
Looking good.
Yeah,
Pretty-
red with a superior strat and a superior performance on this relay
Oh,
run.
oh,
as I say that,
oh.
Cam, big bobbles.
It's all right. He's still got a good lead.
He's
Yeah.
big lead, big lead.
Especially over who matters, yellow.
Yeah.
Orange is closer, but still not close.
I
enough.
guess it's time to crack open another sparkling water.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, that was a rough night.
You guys got second,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Hey, listen, I
Good
put
performance.
and
I
it looks
put
like
in-
you're gonna get second here in the bonus points too,
yes,
probably.
yeah. I put in a good 2 hours a night. If you can see my thumbs,
Yeah, I've seen your thumbs, dude. Yeah, that's disgusting.
it hurts. They both
Yeah.
hurt.
That's
I would like
dedication.
to see, if anybody's listening, I would like to see 100% gel type of stick end where it molds to your fingers.
Interesting.
Okay. Pass it
Dang.
on back to
A
Neon.
202. Oh wait,
Yeah,
that's
FPV
just
Cam's
Cam's
taking
time.
care-
I was gonna
yeah, but
say, what? That doesn't
yeah,
even make
yeah.
sense.
That's just Cam.
He was 5 seconds ahead of Edoc there, so I mean, if you're gonna give Neon a lead,
That's the
Yeah.
lead you want.
Yeah, but he started 7 seconds ahead. So
yeah, but
again, that's
that
just
was
what
his
Neon
lead.
handed him. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it was partially from him and partially from Neon.
Oh yeah, it's all good. But listen, that's what
it's
happens when
over.
you partner with Neon. He makes everybody better.
It's actually
Oh, that's
yellow's decently close to orange.
Oh, Neon. Oh my gosh. Jeepers creepers, my son. That
Yeah.
was ridiculous.
Oh no, they're a full lap apart. Never
Yes,
mind.
dude. That was ridiculous.
No, I thought orange and yellow were close, but they're a full lap apart.
Wow. I think Red just made a statement.
Thank you, folks.
2:53. Yeah, that was 40 seconds faster than our fastest time so far.
Yeah. It's like that's what I would classify
Yeah,
that
boys!
as a statement.
Way to throw it down. Yeah, Neon definitely popped off.
Yeah, that
Oh
bumps
my
you
god,
guys.
yeah, Cam gave Neon 5 seconds.
Man, G-Man's in the chat saying we need some
Mhm.
stick ends that are called "We Used to Bleed" gel stick ends.
There we go.
Jumps you guys into
Former
fourth
bleeders.
place. Nice work. Red team up into fourth.
Yeah, new track's gonna be dropping soon. I got it bounced, but there you go. Good job, boys.
His says he puts the lotion
was
on its stick
pretty
ends or it gets
impressive.
the hose again.
Orange with a smackdown there.
Wow.
Really laid
Let's
the
look at those
it
points,
down.
folks. Let's look at those points overall.
Yeah, let's get those points done and let's give some more sponsor love real quick before we get rolling. I'm gonna tickle ViFLY while you guys are getting that all settled. Thank you,
Ultralight
ViFLY.
Delights only down to 11 on ViFLY.
Ooh, ViFLY.
I love sponsors. You know me. I
I
love
love my sponsors.
I love
Five
Can't wait till
Villains.
next
tickle,
week.
tickle, tickle, tickle. Make sure you hit that.
Tickle.
I'm gonna hit that exit. Eject. Do it. No, there.
So even though they came in fifth overall and only picked up 6 points for the race, ViFLY Villains got 7 points by winning the leaderboard smash and still got a respectable 13 points overall this week,
This one I got
despite
down. I
sitting
got that one down.
AK and Johnny Fly. So they're still
Fire,
first
fire,
with 74.
fire.
Second place, we got Ultralight Delights that have 62 total points now. Solid, and they have a pretty good setup coming into the last couple races with their top pilots ready to go. Then in third place, we got the NB Super Swarm. That's the yellow team. They've got 56 points. Oh, actually, they'll have 57. Once we get, nope, it's already in there. There it is, 57 points. And then in fourth place, we've got, oh, actually, Moblin Mode still holding on
Yep.
with
1
52
point.
points, 1 point ahead of Divimath Disciples in red with
Yo,
51
Moblin
points.
Wow, what a comeback season. This is a story right here with two
Yeah,
weeks
you-
left.
You guys
Listen, I'm
passed
a believer.
Blue. Blue's dropped down to sixth place now with 49 overall points, and then Big Whoop Energy, sponsored by Tiny Whoop, in seventh with 14 points.
Oh, dude, tell
But
me it ain't
second,
so.
second through sixth, all packed up in there, real close. You only got 12 points from second to sixth.
So you're saying that Big Whoop Energy does not have a chance?
Let's see if they got what's the most you can get? 7 plus.
Give me a
14,
redemption story, Daniel.
20 plus 3. So you can score 24 points per week. We got 2 more weeks, so they could get 48 more points. Nope, they don't have a chance. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately.
they're
that
already.
But
happens.
with that said,
Makes
Dougie,
sense.
let's go right over to our sponsors.
They could-
I just want to say thank you, everybody. This does conclude week number 4. Track number 5 will be released, and track number 5 is designed by Mr. E. And a big shout out and thank you to Mr. E for running the room tonight. Thank you, sir. Well done. Well done. Like a champion. And yeah, we had a couple glitches and stuff, but that's what happens, you know, no biggie. But track 5 will be released tonight, and that is designed by Mr. E. Once again, big shout out to all the sponsors. We could not do this without you guys. We got our marquee sponsor, HDZero, followed by VelociDrone, followed by Tiny Whoop, HQProp, Happymodel, ViFLY, Fractal Engineering, NewBeeDrone, GetFPV, RaceDayQuads, Nick Burns, RadioMaster, Fat Straps, Strap One On, Drone Cadets, Fly High FPV, Foxier, T-Motor, Beta FPV, Emax USA, and of course, weBLEEDfpv. One thing I do want to announce to all you pilots, if you're listening, we did kick off our raffle, the end of the season raffle. It's for participating S4 pilots. So if you did see my message, we got a set of HDZero goggles that's provided by weBLEEDfpv. Northeast Wood Championship event right there. Big sponsor from weBLEED is going to be doing a set of HDZero goggles, HDZero monitors. We got a whole box of binding flies from Emax. We have 3 backpacks from GetFPV. We have a bunch of $50 gift cards from RaceDayQuads. We have some awards from Fly High FPV, and some T-Motors sent in some stuff. Yeah, I might grab some other things. I think we're gonna even throw in a weBLEED special edition. Only 15 were made. Only 15 were made. Was it a TX 16S? One of those really awesome RadioMaster transmitters.
Getting all of
So
this, Jeff.
yeah, just
Getting
throwing it all in there.
every bit
I
of
got
this.
tons of stuff just to get rid of. I mean, donate and so. But
Daniel,
yeah,
can you
folks.
back up this data? Thank you.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm Zotek.
We're just coming to you from the ViFLY cockpit.
got Igal, Dan over there, Skittles, and big shout out to Fresh Bread. He loves feet, so make sure you send pictures to Fresh Bread.
Send that man some feet.
E
Give
Doc,
this man what he needs.
E Doc throwing his weight around, pulling some strings, getting a little extra time, but we'll give a shout out to him too. We got AK wherever you are tonight, buddy. We miss you.
Whatever you're
Mr.
doing,
E, thank
I miss your musk.
Big shout out to G-Man, Bio. We got Blasta, and I think that's everybody, yo. And of course the pilot.
Listen, don't forget our background sponsor of the week.
ViFLY. Yeah,
ViFLY. Get a little tickle for ViFLY. Listen, the ViFLY cockpit's been my favorite.
This is my favorite one too, but
dude, it's so interactive.
We need a clock tower next one, but we
definitely need a clock tower. Let's get some clock towers up in this. Do whatever you want. If you listen, reach over here, grab you some ViFLY. Get it in your hands.
ViFLY. Old tickle the wide.
Thank you for being a sponsor.
Yeah, thank you. And with that said, goodbye, everybody. I'm gonna push the explode button.
Dude, hit that self-destruct button, y'all.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, track 5 is being released right now, so go grind away. That's Mr. E designed that one. It's you guys, if you really like this track 4, you're really gonna love track 5. So
oh yeah, 100%.
A lot of if you like triangles, I think you're in for a treat. I think this track.
If you like feet, you'll love triangles.
And make sure you get some weBLEED band-aids. They help out with thumbs.
My thumb.
Somebody, I want to create me like a gel thumb, stick end.
It's the We Don't Bleed Anymore gel.
It's like a purple. Let's reach out to Purple, get Purple as a sponsor, and say, hey, make us.
Oh, you wouldn't
gimbals.
want it to. You wouldn't want it constantly foamy.
Gimbals.
I thought you meant
gimbals.
I thought you meant like you like.
I want a purple gimbal.
Like you
squishy gel.
You send it off and they like form it to your thumb.
Yeah, or that make me like a little boot, and I could just put my finger in it and be like. I guess that's it, folks. Love you. Good night,
Love you.
everybody. Grind away,
Bye,
and we'll see
guys.
you next week, week 5. Thank you to all the sponsors and our staff and the pilots. And
Can't
peace
wait.
out. And a big we bleed to everybody.
We
We bleed.